a Psycho Squad Gaming Club role-playing episode. This features mature adults using mature language. If that bothers you, stop listening now. Enjoy our game and remember, alter reality on a regular basis.
Greetings, gamers! This is Psycho Squad Gaming Club, and we're here to invite everyone down for some more role-playing and general goofing off and us acting like a bunch of idiots with dice. So, I am the head idiot, the old guy, as I'm just going to get it out of the way before Nick starts jumping on me. So, I am Mr. Martin. I'll be your GM today. We're going to be continuing on with our new game that we put up. This is going to be episode 1 of the Dark Heresy. I knew I was going to mess it up already. Anyways.
Heresy.
Heresy, yes. Yeah. Dark Heresy. In the name of campaign. So we have an episode 0 where we did characters and everything. So see what happens. Learn these rules as we go. So, and I will do my best. I'll do my best not to say D6 and mean D10. So, oh, wow. I was editing that poor video and I was just all like, wow, I said D6 a lot. Anyways, so we're joined today by our host of Unnatural Gamers today. We got Nick that's over there. How are you doing today, Nick?
I'm good, ready to play some Warhammer.
Right on, man. So I'm digging this game. Are you? It's a good game, I think.
Yeah,
man.
Been info dumping and all these podcasts just for Warhammer lore for the last 2 weeks. I'm good.
Oh yeah. And then my boy Thomas is over here. How you doing today, Thomas?
Good. Ready to slay in the name of the Emperor.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
Yes.
Drink the Kool-Aid, bitch.
Yes.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
I'm the distributor of Kool-Aid in the group.
Usually it's Nick, so I'm glad to see that it's being changed up some way.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Got to pass the baton every once in a while.
There you go. And then we got Brandon that's down there. How you doing today, Brandon?
Waiting for my turn with the pitcher of Kool-Aid.
Yeah, you know what? There's not too many games we played where Thomas and Brandon's characters really get along. And it seems like in this game, they're both cast from the same mold practically when it comes to the Kool-Aid drinking.
I add cayenne pepper to mine. How about you?
Yeah, it's either, in other games, it's either I'm evil and he's very, very good. So we just don't really get along. So, yeah.
Well, there's no...
Or it's either that he's trying to steal my space dwarf from me, and I just don't like that. Just saying.
I ain't trying to steal shit. He's throwing himself upon me. Control your man.
Space dwarf slut. That's...
Yep.
He is.
Yeah. But I like her mom. Her mom is cool. I'm sorry, man.
Good for you.
Plus, I'm in it with her mom. Her mom really likes me, But anyways. Yeah, and the other thing that you two share is your these weird lusts for setting things on fire.
Yes. Both of us are kind of pyromaniacs.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. As long as it's in the name of the Emperor, everything's good.
Exactly.
Thank you.
And then lastly, we got Catman playing Jethro Clampett from space. How you doing, Catman?
I personally think that if the hair is out of control, we need to get some heresy spray.
That's what she's got. That's what the short one has.
Oh yeah, I got some. Don't you worry.
Says Aquanet, and you have a lighter right in front of it.
Yes.
Just wait till I pick up flame breath.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, someone didn't allow me to have some flammable oil. I would have thrown them like grenades and then just threw like a little match at them just for fun, but someone didn't allow me.
Yep.
So
I am always 30 feet up behind you guys. Always. Your
Yeah,
road
yeah.
is all fucking burnt and shit.
Once I get to psi rating of 4, stay away from me.
Always will.
Hey, don't worry, we got it. We got it, Mr. Decrepit Old Man. We got it. Don't you worry. No, not you.
Oh,
Not
wow, I was
you.
like, what the fuck?
No, I'm talking about the actual Decrepit Old Man,
Okay.
that he's playing. You know?
He's not an old guy. He's just crippled, but by
Decrepit,
Well,
yes.
on purpose. You know.
He's Adeptus. He's old.
Says you.
Not all of them are old. So.
Yeah, no, some of them are flying babies.
Yeah, that's we discussed that last time. It was wrong. So okay, excellent. So last time for episode 0, we made characters. We met with our Inquisitor, Mr. Fallen. We got recruited to his service. We all traveled to the Hive City of Lumina. Inquisitor Fallen held a meeting in the Upper Spire Church area. He informs the group that their first task is to secure a safe house in the negative 85 level of Underhive. In episode 0, but just in case something happened to that episode and, you know, maybe people didn't hear it and everything, I would just like for each of you to go through your characters and just give a brief synopsis, just so right at the beginning of this game we know who we're talking about. So just, you know, just really quick. So Catman, I'm going to hit you last, so that way you can try and edit yourself under 30 minutes. So
I must.
so Nick, go ahead and introduce us to your character, please.
Alright, my guy is named Vokar-Sol. He is an Adeptus Mechanicus. He is from the Forge Worlds. Let's see here. He's taking the role of the Chirurgeon, whatever the fuck it's called, which is a medical doctor. I don't know why I don't just call it that, but okay. He is one that is trying to go for his biologist, I guess that's what they say. One who takes care of the flesh before they modify it. He is apparently around 35 to 40 years old. He does not have all of his implants yet. His mechanodrites are not in. His front breather's not in. He does have a sooty pale skin, dark. Talks with a squeaky voice. He has apparently hunched over, and he likes to tap machines when he applies his knowledge to them. So that's me.
Excellent. All right, Thomas, you're up. Your turn. Tell us who you're playing.
I'm playing a little bitch with Napoleon syndrome called Maelyn. She's 5'4" and she is an Adepta Sororitas. She's not a full-on sister of battle yet. She still has to go through the training. She was in the training school on the Hive City of Lumina that we are stationed at until that changed, and then she met all these goofballs. She's a little skinny too. She's around like 55 kilograms. She has like black hair kind of down to her shoulders. You know, if everyone's ever seen a sister battle kind of like that, you know. She has a wine-stained birthmark on her left cheek, and she hates odd numbers. She will do everything in her power to make sure that the world is even and right. She has an undying devotion to the Emperor. Because her mother was a priest on the Shrine World that she was born. Her father is dead. he was a part of the Assassinorum. I'll get into that later. I haven't really figured that out yet, but yeah, she loves fire, especially in the name of the Emperor. Yeah, so that's Miss Maelyn.
All right. Brandon, you're up. Tell us who you got.
I am playing Magnus Chiron, named for the challenge of proving himself. And he is a Psyker, member of the Astra Telepathica, playing the role of Mystic. He's a gaunt guy, just 1.8 meters tall, 60 kilograms, so like 5'10", $130, I think. And he is a Voidborn, so if he smiles, you'll see his teeth are a bit weird. And he also has a penchant for the Divine Emperor's holy light that is fire.
Oh, good. You done?
Yes.
All right, Catman, your turn.
I'm playing Krag-Nosh. He's a pharaoh humanoid from a pretty much somewhat backwards world. He's an Imperial guard that was pulled into the Empire to serve the Emperor. Has a powerful warrior, despite his size and weight, which is 7 feet 2 inches and 265 pounds. Blue eyes and a flaming shock of red hair with dark skin. He is only a teenager. Barely an adult, 18 years old. Him got himself a 6th grade education. Him a smart boy.
Hey, on a feral world, that's college, man.
I exactly know what it is to do, and, well, I hit things. They contacted me and fed me, gave me stuff, and that's why I'm here to hit things, and I get fed. It's a good thing. I like the Emperor. They taught me stuff. I get to shoot things, and, well, what do you know? I'm doing better than I was before. He intends to serve as best he can and have fun doing it.
Needless to say, we don't have any troubles getting to the top shelf.
Yeah.
He's
Considering that it sounds like he's like a foot taller easily than all three of you guys.
and that's in bare feet. I think the armor adds about 6-8 inches. He's up there and wide. Yeah, he's the official party door blocker.
He's a big guy. I know that Thomas is short, and I think Brandon, you're not that tall either, right?
He's 5'10".
Oh, 5'10", that's that. And Nick, your character is how tall?
Hunched at 5.
Oh,
but
that's right.
his regular height is, it's up there.
Okay. So while you're hunched over, Monte's character comes walking in.
Yeah, pretty much.
They build them up there on that hive world, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Or feral world, sorry. Yeah.
They eating good.
Yeah. He's a meat and potatoes boy.
Yep, eating better than I was. Good food here, but I'll say one thing. Gotta be careful when I walk in the room.
Yep.
I might trip over somebody. Gotta make sure I'm looking down a little bit once in a while.
Roadblock.
Or put your head on the door frame.
All door frames are a good thing.
David Winky's flesh, but this one, I think I will debate that.
Nice. Very nice. Okay, so you guys, we all got equipment for, I put out a thing over this week that if they made up a background and turned it into me just for, flavor and everything, that I would give them an extra item. So some characters have got some extra stuff. So for the others, I'm still waiting for a background, but I know I'll get one. So just so we have some.
We'll see.
I wasn't saying who. I'm just saying there's extra stuff out there already, so it's cool. But all right, so we'll get going. Oh, and just because I started painting my orc army for 40K and that we've been playing 40K, I went out and got me a 40K shirt to represent my orc boys. Daka, bitches. I felt that it was fitting for what we were playing today, so I was like, I gotta go get me a shirt. I gotta get me an orc shirt. That's what I gotta get. So.
Awesome. You can be my cheerleader when we do Palladium Fantasy Evil.
Oh, that's true. I could wear this for that as well. Right on. So, just carrying on right where we left off at. They give you guys all your supplies. You guys put everything on your character sheets as far as supplies go. You know where you're going somewhat. So, it's up to you guys to figure out how to get there.
Can I plot a path on the data slate? Check the models.
You
Find the
can.
path.
There are easy ways to get. You can easily take elevators, stairs, and all kinds of stuff to get to the common areas, which is basically level 0 and up. Okay? After that, you're now getting into the sub areas. That is called the Undercity or Underhive. And Underhive, it's a little different to get to the Underhive. You can find a way pretty easy to get to roughly about -20 of the Underhive. After that, it seems like everything is controlled by guilds, gangs, factions, companies, everything. If it just seems like from -20 down, you can't get down there without having to bribe your way or be part of a group or something to that effect.
Set them on fire, you know.
Well, yeah. And you guys need to get. You guys do need to get to -85. So you can. So again, you can make your way down to -20. Basically, one of the larger shafts that off the side, because the center part of a hive city is nothing but a thermal pyre. You know, you have thermal energy that goes up and down some way, and then it's surrounded by cooling vents and everything. So the center area you don't go to, but there is a couple of elevators and lifts and stairways and stuff that you guys can take to get to -20 without too much issues. Once you get to the common area of -20, say like you're in the equivalent of a mall, everyone's walking around and you're just all like, shit, I can't, my map does not have a way for us to get past -20. Unless, of course, you have some other seedy way or contacts or something like that. And they really haven't covered getting contacts. So right now, you guys are beginning level characters. You haven't made any contacts, so we'll just play those as we go along. But unless there's I think there's traits and qualities that allows you to gain information of like the CD side, the equivalent of like streetwise and stuff.
Okay. In the Hive world, I know that the Adeptus Mechanicus sometimes use what they call the news head or newsware.
Yeah, there's a special sharing of information, but mostly it's like technological sharings of stuff. Not so much as like, you know, getting around seedy areas and stuff like that. It's more of, hey, I need to upload information about this machine, or I need to get information about, you know, some technological advancement or something like that.
Nothing about blueprints or, you know, something like that below.
Not like blueprints of like maps and stuff like that. That's generally not a. It generally doesn't cover that.
Okay.
I'm sure there's probably either scholastic lore or common lore or forbidden lore that will cover maybe information of that type. Interesting. No one started off with any extra common lores or anything. So common lores is about illustrations. Common lore is more about the... Oh, there you go, right there. Common lore underworld would really help out. The Acolyte is familiar with basic criminal elements and groups such as pickpockets, debt carnivores, and the like. There you go. Just as if anyone's looking to spend experience on anything, common lore, underworld, there you go. That would cover it. I don't think anyone has anything like that right now, so...
No.
Forbidden lore, criminal cartels, and smugglers, that would help. I'm just giving out examples, just so you guys can think about, later on if you wanted to pick up stuff. And this is all in the book. You guys can look it all up in the book, look at the skills and everything, which is... We don't know this game, so I'm just coming up with stuff to try and help you guys out. There you go. There's that. And then there is logic. So maybe occult in scholastic lore would help. Yeah, so there you go. There's some examples of skills, but I remember reading about that sharing, but it was all tech stuff. Anyways.
Yeah. I think it's about, if I come across a machine I don't know about, I can access it to gain.
Yeah. You can look for it. You can look for it in the book if you find it, point it out to me. I remember reading about it. I just can't remember exactly where it was at, but if you find it, then you can let me know. But I'm going to state right now that's not going to be a big help as far as getting blueprints and knowing who to talk to or where to go, kind of stuff.
Cool.
So
yeah, that's fine.
All right. So, all right. Any ideas from anyone? Time to start putting your collective heads together here.
I think Vokar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Vokar mostly has the data slate, and they sent him the information about the location and the schematics for everything. So, she's new to this world, so she really doesn't know her way around. So I think it's just up to Vokar to kind of she wants to put her trust in him to form a path and everything.
Yeah.
Come follow me. We shall take the turbo lift down. And the machine god will provide, and we will follow.
Yes.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah. We'll get on the elevator and I will double tap it and then turn it on.
Yeah, I mean, where are you going? Down as far as you can, basically to -20?
Yeah. As far as the triple lifts will go, if we need to take stairs, we'll take stairs, but the lifts first.
Sure. Shadow Thomas, how do you think you came into existence?
I know, but I don't want to think about it. Thank you.
You were willed like the skills of the orcs. You were just willed into being.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I thought it was something about a stork and being tucked underneath a cabbage patch out in the garden. He was found by the gardener.
I thought that was a different kind of spore.
Oh, yeah.
Could be. Yeah, if you guys want to get down to what is considered there'll be a common hub area of -20. I will say that it looks kind of like a indoor swap meet. It's just filled with people. You will need a respirator down here. The air is not fresh. You need to filter it.
I believe we have those already.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we're giving
I'm
us.
sure we do.
Yeah, you guys... Yeah, it's automatic. You started off with a respirator, so you guys are... Go ahead.
Magnus is just going to look at his pack of cigarettes and sigh. It's like, I can't have these.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to...
I need one of those Krieger gas masks so I have a little cigarette slot.
The Death
I know
Corps...
Ryan you can go talk to. He'll help you out with that.
the deathcore of Krieg. Yeah. All right.
I mean, cigarettes have a little filter.
So we'll say that it's like the chronological, it's like mid-day equivalent. You guys are in the trade hub center area. It's pretty busy around here. Ceilings are about 20-25 feet high. You've got walkways that go across, metal grateways. It is very much like industrial, cyberpunkish stuff down here. Wet, humid, lots of leaking pipes everywhere. There's really not a dry patch in the common area where you guys walk around. And it's not like you're walking on concrete. It's mostly going to be like metal mesh. So that way debris falls through the mesh into whatever is underneath you and gets flushed out, maybe. So at sometimes it might it might get flushed out, but see how there's all manners of people walking around, armor, weapons, bionics. Yeah, they're everywhere. Downtown Kabuki in 2077 at night. So Cyberpunk has changed it for everyone. Damn it. So
I have brought you as far as possible, Mr. Maelyn. It is up to you now. Up to you to provide us the path.
Ooh. Well. Alright, so down to level -80, huh? Alright. She kinda puts her hands together, kinda prays that way.
Make it look good.
Make it look good. Make it look good. Okay. That way.
The Emperor has spoken to me. We go that way.
Yeah. Whatever stairwell looks like it goes down, the Emperor has told me it's that one.
Oh gosh, man.
There you go. Magnus, are you ready to light the way forward? Figuratively, of course.
And he's just gonna flick open his lighter and just.
There you go. We're ready. So she starts walking that way. As she muttering to herself, the Emperor is guiding me out the Emperor's way, yes.
Does anyone have any lores whatsoever? Look on your character sheets. Try and use your skills, guys. I mean,
Nope.
Nope.
I have lore Mechanicus. That's all I have.
Okay, all right.
I have lore blank.
Awareness.
What was that, Catman?
I have lore blank.
Yeah.
That's about covers it.
Should
Anyone have navigate? Maybe the Imperial Guard. Do you have navigate?
Oh, navigate. Oh, is that a...
Tractor?
No, I don't. Nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah, there's 3 different navigate versions.
Nope.
Oh, the surface. I don't think that's going to help us in this area per
surface?
se.
Surface would probably be our best bet.
Yeah, it might.
One's a spaceship, one's going through the hell that is the warp, and then the other is navigating terrestrial stuff.
Anyway, I've got navigate surface. I don't know how you use it.
Look
Well,
it up.
try it if it'll help us.
That's why you guys have the book. You got to look up your skills, man.
Okay.
Get to the only way you're gonna know the game is by looking stuff up. I mean, I'm trying to help, but
I understand that. I'm trying to remember where the heck is it at.
not just. It's all the book's tabulated. You can look on it for. On there, there's a section for skills.
Yeah, I have common lore Adeptus Sororitas. That is... Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's not
This is
gonna
where
help.
This is where burning experience comes in.
So you said there's other people around here, right?
Oh, there's tons of people all around here. Yes.
Here we go.
Can't you roll an inquiry roll and go up to one of these people and try to, hey, in the name of the Emperor, he has spoken to me and said that I should ask you how to get down.
Let's see here.
Or listen to mad
Navigate's on page 111.
Skills.
Say again, Brandon. A bunch of people walked on you.
Navigate is on page 111.
Okay. See, there you go. Let's all help each other out, and off we go. Yeah, inquiry is a good thing. You're just stopping someone and asking, "Hey, how can I get somewhere?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hey, she's gonna go up there and says, greetings, my fellow follower of the Emperor. You see, the Emperor's words are kind of quiet down here right now, and I need some help getting down to level -80. If you could kindly, in the name of the Emperor, point us the way, for we have an important mission.
Okay. Let's have you do a inquiry check, which is you're going to be rolling a percentage.
Under my fellowship.
Yep.
Right?
And do you have it at known, or do you have it at +10, or what do you have it?
Just
checked?
known. Everything's at known.
Okay, so you're making... Now, hold on, before you do the roll. So you're going to be rolling against your fellowship. Now, because you're a Sisters of Battle, the person that you were stopping, I was just rolling a random D10 to see if they're even interested in talking to you. And you have like this middle-aged lady dressed in common clothes that stops. She's wearing a respirator, and she's got a couple of kids that are in tow with her. One is like a teenage girl, and then another younger boy that she's holding on to. And she seems to stop and be nice enough to talk to you. So she stops to talk to you. So I will give you, because of your openness already, you get a +10 because of her interaction with you. So you can make a fellowship roll, and you get a +10 on top of that. So you want to get under that roll.
53. Okay, under 53. Here we go.
There you go. Modifiers always go off of what the base, and then your roll is just your base roll. Usually you don't adjust the roll.
Did
you double up?
70s, 80s, 70, yeah, 70.
I didn't roll a double lot, but I rolled one under a double lot, so a 99.
God!
Okay, now,
Yeah.
unfortunately, that's still a failure, because failures cover from 96 to 00. So, okay, so we're just gonna go after this.
It sounded real good in my head.
Screamed at her. I mean,
Magnus is just kind of back there blinking.
you demanded her to answer, or you sacrificed her children. I don't know.
She says she has 2 children and her?
Yes, yeah.
Well, that's why there's an odd number of people in her group.
Oh!
That's why. I just start screaming at her.
You need to sacrifice one of your children!
Yeah.
Have another one! Oh my god, woman!
Yeah. So that's
You
why
were in dangerous territory.
At least that's how I rule it. That's why I failed.
She's just fucking gone.
Well, I think I need to buy you a Kool-Aid t-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, she didn't have that high of a willpower to begin with. So she stops, and you go to talk to her, and you just say some uncharacteristic stuff and start yelling at her, and she just like tears well up in her eyes, and she just like runs off, and people are walking around. You can just hear like, yep, there goes the church for you, bitch. So
What can I say? What can
Let's
I
roll the
say?
game, everybody.
Say no more. Don't say no more.
Fine over here, guys. Sometimes the Emperor just, the way he touches me, sometimes it's just.
The common folk
Sounds
don't
like you're
understand.
touched as it is.
Okay, well, I tried to throw you guys a bone, and Thomas just had to just toss that shit right out of the freaking window. Yo, bitch, tell me what you're... Oh, my God, go have another kid. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Well, if she had her man, it would be 4. But I mean,
Yeah. Or if he killed her, there would only be 2.
Now, we're not being that evil today, so...
I know.
Of course,
not yet.
it is
Yeah.
it is 40K, so good and evil is just a perception. It's not a character trait, so,
That's messed up.
Wow.
It's one of them things.
Wow.
Okay, watching Sister Maelyn screw the shit out of this. I'm going to look around or contact the Adeptus Mechanicus to see if there's any mechanics in the area.
Without a roll, I will say yes. There is a repair shop that has got an official member to the Adeptus who works there in this area. He represents the local guild, works for a trade guild basically, but he is part of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Okay.
And I will say that's good usage of your guys' open network. You're just you just bring it up and go like, hey man, oh yeah, Bob is over here. So
Just break up a chat room.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Just push my little Vox channel, see if I can get him online.
And all the communications in binary.
Yeah, he'll basically come on because you're using. I'm going to say that you're using a channel that is specifically for the Adeptus Mechanicus. I have no problem believing that that's what they're pretty secretive about their shit, so they're just like, they got their own channels. He'll answer and say, "Speak, brother."
I need to see you about something. I am in the area.
I am currently melding with a piece of equipment. Ask and I'll see if I can provide. I'm busy.
I need a way down further. The machine spirit is guiding me. I have to fix something below. In the lower levels.
Understood, brother. Proceed to sector 4.0116. Heading blah 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 blah. Yeah, right. Right. Talk to Wendy at the Golden Crown Trade Guild.
Most gracious, knowledge's power. May the machine talk to you.
I look forward to you reporting to me for an assistant servitude for this information when you are done.
Indeed. I shall not forget.
So, put down that you owe a favor to... Oh, we'll have to create a name for this guy. His name is Bookas, Bookas.
Like took us, but you add a B.
Bookus.
So you have to report to him for assistance. This is the way the Adeptus Mechanicus helps each other out.
Right.
You probably have to
So
build something, repair something. Usually it's of that type of nature. You have to do work
Right.
for him at some point.
scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. And after the mission, correct?
Yeah. He said when you are done, when your task is complete, you will come and see me for assistance.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my fellow acolytes. I have a way. Follow me for the Messiah.
Just don't have her talk to anyone. She's fucking scary.
Right now, okay? She's a bit. Her face is a little bit red right now, okay? She's kind of like.
Magnus is gonna lean over to Vokar. It's like, don't let her start counting.
Stick together in even. Yes, I know.
Yeah, she just kind of. Once you tell them the way, she just kind of storms past. So I'm trying to like brush it off. Heading that way.
I will say that while you guys are walking around, you do draw stairs because number one, you have effectively a battle sister with you guys, even though technically she's not one, but she's dressed in armor that suggests that she is one. You have you have a chain sword, a flamer. You are decked out to the nines. You look like Adeptus Sororitas.
I also have that banner that the guy gave me, standing on a pole connected to my damn back.
Oh dear God!
Proudly, stupidly making my way
and
through
then
the hives with you.
And then on top of that, you guys have a 7.5-foot giant in Imperial Guard armor with a laser rifle. He's
Just walking along there, looking around, thinking, how can I make this day go any better? Well, she's done pretty good so far.
and usually don't. I mean, not speaking for your character, but since you are Imperial Guard and you're all about the military, I would say that more likely you have your las rifle shouldered combat style in front of you. The butt of the weapon is here. It's on a combat sling, and you just kind of rest your arms on it to where you can bring it up into guard position at any time.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's like, let's just take it easy, no problem. Don't shoot anything until you know it's going to be hostile. But for now, just mosey on and think, she's a crazy bitch.
But she's a crazy bitch for the Emperor.
Yes. Well, she's got one good characteristic.
Okay.
Yeah. You have my guy who's got a freaking brand on his forehead.
I promise.
The bad thing.
I promise. Usually,
tattoos and stuff like that are common in my world. Depends on where you put them at.
I promise. Usually, I'm much better at getting information. Okay, they just happen to.
Why did she have 2 kids? Should have picked someone who had 1 kid or 3 kids or something.
And where the fuck's her husband? Why isn't he with that?
Oh, you're not one of those chicks that's like, I don't need no man.
No. In her eyes, the Emperor means for them to have 2 parental figures.
It could be working.
Wow. Well, they are the Adeptus Sororitas. They appeal to the common person better than just about any of the factions do.
I'm just saying.
They're not like Space Marines, or Space Marines look at them kind of like, move. Unless you're a salamander, then you pick the kids up and parade them around. They're the touchy-feely.
Yeah.
She understands, but she also doesn't get why the fuck the father ain't with them. That'd be 4 people right there.
He was
4
working.
people.
He's providing.
Not right now, because he ain't with them.
All right, so you head over to what looks like, in your opinion, well, not opinion, but it is a big entranceway to a guild hall. This is a trade guild, and it looks like it's a major trade guild. Lots of people hanging out, going in and out of it, kind of like the entrance to a bank. There is security in front, and there's weapons and weapons. There's signs. Well, there's going to be weapons, yes. There's going to be signs all over the place in low Gothic that basically say no weapons allowed inside. There's armed security guards outside, humans in good, nice, heavy armor. Not like Space Marines, I'm just talking about normal, like the Imperial Guard kind of armor, just civilian types, or private security type of hardened armor.
How high of a charm roll would I need to convince them that we need to bring our weapons inside?
Well, the way you're rolling up, I'm not so sure I'd want to trust that shit.
Listen, all right?
I'm just saying, man.
You know what? She's not going to push her luck, but she also doesn't feel comfortable leaving her weapons with other people, so she turns to the group and say, okay, right now I'm gonna let you guys do the talking, so I'm just gonna stand out here. All right, keep guard. Yeah, that's what she gonna do.
Oh, great, Sister Maelyn. Your diplomacy and beauty is... But I will go in. I will go in and talk.
Beautiful.
Here.
Thank you.
Hold this for me, and I'll pull out my pistol.
Yep. She puts in one of her holsters. Say, absolutely, I'll guard it with my life.
Magnus will also pass off his pistol, staff, and sword.
Beautiful.
Okay. Okay.
And then I will make my way.
Okay, yeah, you go up to the main doors. You can definitely tell there's video cameras, security scanners, stuff like that. When you guys get to the door, one of the guards that's off on the side, he'll say in an external loud speaker, you don't have any hardware that is considered a weapon as far as your character.
No, I don't have any of the mechandrites. I tried to roll for it in the beginning, but I failed.
Okay.
So I don't have the extra arms. I do have the servo bot, but I mean it's got utility stuff on it.
Okay.
Did they consider that? Other than that, I don't have anything.
No. As long as you don't have anything that's considered a hard weapon or anything, so that's
Right.
fine. But they're not going to allow any sort of projectiles or knives or swords or anything like that. So
Right.
this is a 100% weapons-free zone. So yeah, even if you're carrying a combat knife, they're like, nope. So.
Okay.
So it's the two of you going in. Correct? So it's Magnus
Yeah.
and Vokar, right? Okay.
Yes.
So
Basically, and we're going in here for information, or we going in here in order to get some other odds and ends, or what?
I think that was directed towards you guys, Nick.
Oh, was it?
Yes, oh, great fleshy one. You tall bastard. We stay out here. We all go get the information that is required and move on.
Sure you're going to be able to do it by yourselves?
We have our ways of defending ourselves. At least I can protect our fine mechanical friend.
You need something, you yell.
For now, we have to follow this place's formalities.
It's necessity.
Okay. Yeah, you guys will gain entrance. You go inside, basically polished marble floors. It's all very nice in here. Think of it as if you're going into basically like the lobby of a big-ass bank. People walking over. There'll be a receptionist / greeter that comes up to you, a well-dressed, full human female, dressed nice, and she says, "Greetings, purveyors. How can I help you?"
Yes, the great one. I am looking for a guild trader, Wendy. I need to speak to her.
So she points off to a little conference room and she says, conference room 3A is open now. You may go inside there and she will be with you shortly.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you kindly.
Voidborn. Come with me.
He's doing good so far.
He just shrugs. He doesn't care.
Yeah. All right, you guys go into basically an office, has a couple of chairs, a desk, and you know, if you've ever gotten a loan at a bank, you can imagine what this room is like. So,
Oh, goody.
yeah. So
I will continue to stand. I do not sit.
okay.
That was it.
So after handful of minutes, 5 to 8 minutes, a rather large lady with a replacement bionic right arm comes walking in. She's probably in her mid-30s. Dyed red hair because of her. It looks like because of her age, her hair might have been thinning and stuff at one time, but she's doing her best to dye it up. She comes walking in, and she introduces herself as Wendy. And she says, "How may I be of assistance to you?" And to the Order of the Mechanicus.
Oh, Wendy, I am called Vokar. I am with the Mechanicus. I have talked to Vokus. He has directed me towards you in search for information. The machine spirit has told me I must go into the lower levels, and you said that you would provide.
Ah, indeed. The Golden Crown Trade Guild owns all of the access that goes to -20 to -90 levels of the Underhive. So we maintain our own access for that. So if you wish to gain access, you can purchase and or trade for access to that area. Are you underneath official business, or is this for personal? So that way I know what contract to draft.
We are under official business.
Okay, and who are you doing this business for?
One such a great man, the Inquisitor, Nordam Falan, of the Ortus Malleus, if you know him.
You're going to roll your influence, and you're going to add 20. And roll underneath that.
Okay.
9.
Damn.
Okay, this is where it comes into degrees of success. What was your number you were trying to get? Roll underneath.
With the bonus, it was 54, so I am
Okay.
5 levels.
So, everyone listen up. This is how you do degrees of success. If I ask you that when you make a roll and I ask for degrees of success, this is how we're going to follow this flow. So, degrees of success go off of if you roll underneath, you automatically have 1 degree of success. You get an additional degree of success by taking your top tens digit and subtracting your tens digit of what you rolled, and the equal is the additional degrees of success. So in this case, he needs you're underneath a 54, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay, and he rolled an odd 9. So it'll be 5 minus 0 is 5. Takes that 5 adds it to 1, he has 6 degrees of success.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So she leans back and she looks like she got hit verbally with a sledgehammer, and she goes, "Oh, yes, we are." She said, "I have done many a campaign of assistance with the Inquisitor Fallen, and I am happy to represent my that will do great, excellent." But I'd really like to just ask, because Inquisitor Fallen has got a mark, and I need some sort of... Do you have any proof or a contract or a writ to validate that you are working for him?
Oh, we were given something.
I can go grab the banner.
We could. I thought he gave us badges or something like that.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
We've got our headset comms.
Right, but again,
Yeah, we
I'm
do.
just going to say the Inquisitor did specifically tell you guys that you figured this problem out.
Yeah. Magnus will stand and say, one of our comrades outside has a banner of his insignia. Will that be what you need? I can go retrieve it if you would like.
That would suffice. Please tell your comrade to come in here.
Indeed. And I will make my way out the door.
Okay. So there they are. They're just standing outside, people walking around them. Because, Catman's a big dude, and everyone's all like, Jesus Christ, there's an Imperial guard just standing here with his rifle out and just going like, hey, y'all.
If I had a yo-yo, he'd be doing the yo-yo. It's like, how you doing?
Yeah.
Going on? Smoking an herb stick.
Oh, that's funny.
Taking it easy, slow day, no problems to worry about. Just life is good.
Here I go, showing my inability to remember people's names.
Maelyn.
Yeah, so Magnus will and just kind of do like a courteous little head nod and just say, Sister Maelyn, your presence has been requested. Unfortunately, you may have to leave behind your weaponry to go into conference room. Was it number 3?
Yeah.
She looks over to what's your character's name again, Monte?
That's not.
Huh?
Just call him Krag. As in a large cave in Krag.
She looks over to Krag. So, if you would so kindly hold on to our weapons, I'll be right back.
Pass him over.
Yep.
It's the official thing to do. Pass him over.
Yep, pass him over. She gonna be a good girl.
Jesus Christ, so we have this 7-foot-tall monstrosity in front of a
Just-
bank. We're just holding on to fucking chain swords and flamers and fucking rifles and shit. He's just like, what?
I mean,
Why?
he's a big guy. He can hold all of it.
I can either tucked on an arm, lean against his leg, but by the wall by me. He's like, just nothing to see here, folks. Just an average day.
Move along. Nothing to see here. Move along.
Yep.
Okay. Yep, she follows Magnus.
Okay, so you go in there.
Lead the way.
You go in there, meet this lady. Oh shit! You come walking in, and her eyes pop, and she's like, "Ooh, and she'll stand up and brush some crumbs off, and she's been eating some crackers and a donut, and stuff like that while you've been
that's
waiting. You walk in, and she stands up, and she's all like, Oh, a representative of the Sororitas. I am so sorry. I didn't realize that we were keeping you waiting. I was just looking for some verification that you were working for Inquisitor Fallon. Yeah,
Banner is strapped.
I see that. The guild will honor Inquisitor Fallon's request, and we will honor that you are representatives in his stead. That's okay. Please tell him I said hi. Wendy, please.
I will indeed, Miss Wendy. Thank you.
Like,
is that all, ma'am?
Yes, that'll be all. I'll work out things with your Mechanicus dignitary.
She walks out.
Yeah, just like you feel naked without your guns, right? So.
Yeah. She wants her guns back. Thank you.
Guns are my religion.
Yeah.
Thank you, Din. Appreciate that. Nice. So, yeah, she's all like, we will definitely give you access post haste to go to whatever level you need to get dropped off at. There is one thing I need to tell you about these under levels here. The guild does regulate trade through our own commerce system. That commerce system involves the use of what we call tips. And she's going to bring out a little silver case that's about the size of like 2 decks of playing cards to each other, and she'll unhinge it, open it up, and you're going to see that it's filled with like these rough copper pieces cut into triangles, and they have a center stamp on them to where it makes an indentation. And that center stamp is kind of like a circle with a dot with a couple of lines coming out the top of it. This is just that. And so she shakes the box and she says, these tips are what they use for trade for goods in the common areas of the Underhive that we control.
That is not a character expression. That's local currency. Just something that we have tripped. I saw in the books. We've tripped across it. My out of character recommendation. If we ain't got the coin, I'd recommend trying to figure out something you might have that could be of equivalent use.
Understood, Wendy. We appreciate it.
I'm not there. I can't offer what I have. But I figure I could say that at least out of character to give you an idea of what she might desire.
What would you take for this chain sword? I mean, what would...
You got me fucked up.
Needs batteries, though.
Needs gasoline.
that too, you know.
Gasoline, you say?
Whoa! No, that was not said. All right.
Whoa.
Shut up.
Just foaming at the mouth right now. So, the Emperor's fire shall cleanse now. Better watch what you say around her.
Oh boy. Here we go.
And around Magnus.
Uh-oh.
So she'll push that box forward and she'll say, I will give to you this initial sum. If you require more, then it will take something in trade for more. But for your group, I can tell you that this amount of tips will do you well. Although I would not flaunt it if I was you, and keep them in safe places. Pickpockets are a thing.
Understood.
Pickpockets gonna be losing their fingers. Get your damn hands off me.
So what you'll have is, I don't know how you want to split it up, but you're going to have 20 tips.
Sister Maelyn has no need for stuff like this. She just needs the Emperor's divine light. Hey.
That sounds good, but down there they probably don't give a shit. But anyway.
Yeah, that is true. However y'all want to split it up.
We appreciate Wendy enlightening the knowledge of the tips. We wish to keep this under discrepancy, if you know what I mean.
Yes. But you'll use them for getting food, information, everything. I mean, commerce is driven by these. The guild. We control and create these.
These will be much helpful.
Many thanks.
And it goes with, I'm sure it goes without saying that you'll inform the Inquisitor of the wonderful service and the gift that Wendy has provided you for his service, yes?
Without question.
Noted. It has been noted in the knowledge of the Adeptus that you will be remembered.
She's like, you'll better tell his ass I helped out. Because
Your service will not go unrewarded in the Emperor's divine light.
Yeah. So this is basically like a, call me. That's a handsome man. We're so lonely down here, an Inquisitor visiting us. Anyways.
Wendy, you are dragging a slime trail. I don't understand.
Egad, subtle but effective.
Oh my god. Biologist, if you wish for me to look at your leakage.
Inquisitor Fallen can look after my leakage. I would be just fine with that.
Damn.
I'll be happy to take a refill of low viscosity Inquisitor fluid. Yes. Okay, that's enough. All right.
Yes.
I will let him know to bring his dipping stick.
So this is what Adeptus Mechanicus porn is. So
Checking engine fluid levels. Oh my god.
Vokar sees an old combustion engine. He's just like,
The oscillating motions just kind of.
you say this is a 4-stroke.
Oh, the machine will flow in this one. All right.
Oh,
he's toaster.
He's going to be tapping that machine.
Guide me to the right exhaust fan.
I'm sure he's more interested in the intake.
Woo!
It can double, you know. As an exhaust and an intake in some cases.
This is how our group declines.
It is talking to me. It is talking to me.
Alright, so finally she just goes, get out. So,
Yeah. I need to go take care of myself.
unless you guys
One of
want
those things.
Unless you guys want extra tips, if you have something you want to try and trade, we can roll for that. Or are you guys good with taking your 20? But none of you have any knowledge if that's enough or what. So you're just going off of her word at this point. So
Yeah, we'll just go with the 20 and be happy.
Yeah, I say Go with the 20. Anything that goes against that, well, the Emperor's judgment be upon thee.
So, in other words, if you need any more, you'll just mug them, motherfucker. Is that what you're saying?
If we need any more, we'll just find places that have odd people.
Yes. Goddamn right. Thank you.
Found this robot arm. Don't worry, that's not blood, that's ketchup.
So
The
she'll
area needed cleansing.
So she'll walk you over to another gentleman who is a guildsman, and she introduces him as what they call a locationist. And she says, this locationist will take you over, walk you guys outside over to our access elevators, and then you can move on from there. So this guy is, slick black hair, kind of looks like he's trying to dress well, kind of like a slick back lawyer type, used car salesman guy. So he's like, my name is Mac. I'll be happy to take you guys. Let's go.
Greetings, Mac. Thank you.
All right, walk you guys outside, and he's all like, oh, wow, okay. Imperial Guard, all right. Yeah, big guy, all right.
Gotta make sure they stay safe.
Could you guys have found I don't think you could have found anything bigger short of like an ogren.
I like Ogrins. They're nice.
They were out.
It was a recall.
They needed someone to go work a construction site.
Yeah, orbital. So, all right. So he says, "Yeah, if you guys will follow me." So I assume that you guys all get put back on your equipment and everything. So he'll walk you guys over around the building. There's going to be signs that obviously point towards Golden Crowd Trade Guild transport area, and it's basically going to be like a center hub. It's got different elevators on there. And so he says, so what level are you guys looking to access?
-80, if you don't mind.
I just want to put in there it's -85, by the way.
85?
Yes. Yes, -85 was the level that the Inquisitor told you guys to secure a safe house. Yes.
Cool.
So he says, "Oh, -85, not a problem." So he says, he holds out his hand and he says, "It'll be 1 tip for every time that you basically transport your group."
Okay. So, out of character, am I going to be the one holding the tips, guys?
Yeah.
And
That works.
whoever's not going to go into a screaming rage fit regarding that they're uneven or even. Yeah. Is the one that's holding the ship.
Probably smart, Probably smart.
I mean, if we want to split them half and half between you and me.
Ain't got a problem with that.
Yeah, I'll give you 10 and I'll take 10. But I will pull 1 out for this guy.
Okay, yeah, he takes it and he puts it inside of his jacket in a pocket. And he says, "Okay, anytime that you have to travel back up here or to any level, it costs, the general cost is a tip."
Understood. Thank you.
So, yeah, he'll take you guys over to what looks like a old-ass freight elevator. It's one of those elevators that he has to manually lift up the metal grate. Steps inside of it. It's actually kind of big. Looks like it's, like a typical freight elevator at a hotel or something like that. It's just bigger than normal. The walls are all
Roomy?
metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, the walls are all metal, and you can tell it's through suspension cables. Actually, it's not going to be through suspension cables. It will be pneumatic, attached to 4 bars in each corner, and it just traverses up and down those bars. So he'll go in and go up to a controller and punches in what you assume is a security key code. And then he'll put his hand on a palm unit, which, part of the security. You're not surprised by this at all, Nick. So you're just like,
No,
"Eh."
I'm gonna rush over there real quick and tap it twice.
For good luck.
Okay. By the blessings of the machine god.
Yeah, he's just all like, he's like, okay. Yeah, doesn't faze him one bit. So he says, -85. Coolio. This elevator is going to deposit you into level -85. You guys will be going to what is called the low marketplace. That is the central hub for level 85. Level 85 is a residential district where a lot of the common folk and under people live. You will need to wear your respirators at all times at any of the hallways, but the guild does maintain recycled air, so you can take your respirator off in the center hub. The center hub is several miles in diameter, and we call it a hub because all of your access areas from outside are basically set up in spokes that radiate out from the center hub. So whatever you guys need to do, there's not... This place is just as like anywhere else. This is a common area, so what law that you take with you is what you guys have. Any more information? You can go talk to somebody, or tips really with the help. Yeah.
Where's the nearest church on that level, sir?
There is no church on this level. Not everyone believes what you believe. Sorry.
Burn it all down.
Understood. Thank you.
So yeah, it'll take a good several minutes to get down there, and as soon as it comes down, the door opens up, and it looks like that this is basically like a concrete and metal support pillar that this elevator is inside of, and it opens up, and you can smell it immediately in the air. You can feel air rush in as soon as the outer doors open up. That the air is very heavy. You can breathe without the mask, but it is very, again, heavy and humid. Roughly, say, like the equivalent of like 70% humidity. And it's not stale, but it is, the atmosphere is heavy in here, so.
Like going from here to like Galveston.
So the doors open up, and he says, there you go. Welcome to Low Marketplace. Enjoy.
Thank you, sir. The Emperor will not forget your kindness you have offered us today. Blessings of the God, Emperor, upon ye.
Sure, yeah, thank you.
Anytime, sir. By the way, I have handout Bibles if you need one.
I'm good.
Okay, just making sure. Always gotta spread the word, alright. She mutters under her breath. Her too, bitch.
Not everyone is a believer, okay? So,
He does not care.
Okay. Just saying, you guys are going to an area where belief is just not a standard, okay? So that's the way hive cities work.
We can always convert them forcefully.
Yep. So,
I mean, yes.
So
feedback.
the easiest way to describe what this place looks like has everyone here seen? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm now blanking out on the movie. Oh my goodness. Sylvester Stallone in
Demolition Man?
Yeah, Demolition Man. Thank you. Has everyone seen Demolition Man?
About that.
So
Steve and I own it. You're talking about the under area. You know?
Yes. This place looks, smells, and acts like that. This is very. This place is very industrialized. Although it is open, the ceiling is very tall. Everything is somewhat lit up. Some lights work, some lights don't. But there is just a ton of walkways and buildings and everything that you guys are there in. It's busy. There is a good amount of people that are walking around. All matter, but you guys don't see Imperial Guard or police, church.
Welcome to the depths of wasteland.
Yeah.
Are there any no smoking signs?
Oh hell no! There's tons of people walking around.
He's lighting up.
Okay, so as soon as you get out, you take off your respirator and bing. Okay.
I need something burning.
Yep.
Yeah, in Demolition Man, it was called the Wastelands. So it's like, there you go.
Okay, this is up to you guys. You're cut loose. Go.
We are to establish a settlement, yes? Mr. Maelyn, would you wish to lead us into glory?
Yes.
Oh, no. Not again. Oh,
yes.
No. Oh no. She's got to go talk to someone again, isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So the question is, it has to be. It can't be near this. It has to be a little bit near this hub, but not too close. It needs to be concealed. Or does it need to be concealed? Or like.
We intend to store our gear there. Well.
Oh yeah, so it can't be out in the open. So, but it needs to be. It can't be too far away from this marketplace hub, as we will probably be using it many a time to buy equipment or some of that stuff, talk to people. So, let's see. Yes, there's that way, and there's that way. There's that way.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. We're about to establish a quote from her on a regular basis. The Emperor says...
She's gonna like hold an arm out, spin, and then when she gets dizzy is the direction we go.
Her just tossing a pin up and wherever it lands and points.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Except she's just going to claim it by faith. And the Emperor says that way.
Yep. Now she's going to go meddle or go mingle with some people. She wants to get the lay of the land.
Oh, no.
Shush. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. She wants to get the lay of the land, is, let's say, what the different subsections around the market is, what they sell, is whether there's any heretic black market goods that might come in handy later. I don't know. Or that needs to be burnt, in the name of the Emperor. So she's going to go. Is there like a bar?
There's everything here.
Okay. So
it's gonna take some time to walk this area to gain the basic information that you're looking for. It's gonna take you guys time to take it all in and try and get common knowledge about what's around here and stuff like that. So what I will do, let's try and make this easy for everyone. It's not going to be an inquiry roll just yet. I'm just looking at a basic thing. So what I'm going to do is just have everyone here, all of you make just a base fellowship roll against your stat. If you
Picking up dice again, guys. Watch out.
Yeah, if you roll underneath, let me know. If you blow the roll, let me know. So I'm not worried. Well, the only way I'm worried about severity is if you absolutely blow the roll, you get a 96 and up.
Fish.
Or if you get an op 1, I mean, that's we'll call that a critical success. So, but everyone
Not an op
roll
1.
fellowship.
I got a not 2 though,
Ooh.
which is 3 degrees 6 success because my first stage is a 2.
I actually got a not 1.
Oh my god!
Like, actually.
Wow. Okay.
Exact number of my fellowship.
So, first of all, screw you guys. Okay? She's doing her job now.
So Thomas had 2 rolls. One's a critical failure. Now he did a critical success.
Yes.
Had to cool off.
Cool, you know?
Simmer down.
She found 2 people to go talk to. You guys don't have anyone else with you, right? All right.
Yeah. Now we can do something with this. All right. We can work with this.
Okay. So Nick, how did your character do?
29 out of 29.
Okay. So
Damn.
Can't get much better than that. Is all. Is that a success? Is it a failure? It's actually a success because you want equal to or lower.
Okay.
So, Catman, how did you do?
That's 6 out of 32.
Good Lord! Look at all these aughts going on. So every one of you make successes. Apparently, our Sororitas girls all like, you 2 guys, come here.
Yeah, come on. She kind of reads off a passage from the God Emperor Bible. She inspires you guys, you know?
Yeah, probably.
And of course, they're thinking to themselves, that's the most fun I've had all day.
Go. She's doing her job now, guys.
Yeah. So, I guess as far as basic from all the information you guys are getting is that the guild is controlling this area lock, stock, and barrel. It's doing what a guild does as far as population control, employment, everything. People who live down here, if they have jobs, it's usually in manufacturing or mining, and they pay to take different elevators on a daily basis to their job sites to go do stuff, but it's all for the guild. Everything derives off of these so-called tips. So you have tons of separate kiosks of businesses that people have traded and they have set up supply chains for certain things. There'll be definitely some weapons, armor. There's all kinds of stuff here, but instead of rolling your influence, you do have to have these tips. So the trade guild seems to be in control down here, and this is how they're doing it. Now, they do have a security force, but that security force is just for guild representatives for certain businesses that deal with giving the common folk jobs, stuff like that. Other than that, it's kind of like, open. But each of the spokes that radiates out from this center hub is, for lack of a better word, is just going to be residential. Everyone lives out in those areas. They rent them out from the guild. There is a guild hall representative here for commerce and for there's going to be another building for residential that is basically like you rent stuff. You will find out that there are factions and gangs down here that control certain spokes. There is one major gang. You guys have seen them. They're humans that walk around with special scarring on their face and everything. They wear nothing but painted red, like light armor, and they have these big fucking dogs with them at all times. They always have dogs with them. And even the dogs wear this plastic ceramite pauldrons on top of their backs and their shoulders and stuff, and spike collars and stuff. So these dogs are really trained. But the gang is called the Tri-Barb, and they basically run their own thing down here.
Is there any abandoned warehouses around?
Not in that sense, no. The population down here is really huge. You're going to have people that live on the street that they're just so down on their luck with tips that they can't afford to go rent a house or anything, so they'll sleep in hallways or underneath buildings or, all kinds of shit in here. So, just the way it is. Poverty is poverty no matter where you go. But there are people walking around that are dressed somewhat nicely, highborns, stuff like that. You'll even see someone who is highborn that has like a robot guardian that travels with them. You're like, okay, that's not uncommon.
So this gang, so it's either we rent out an area, which could take a while, and we only have 2 days, or we steal or purge a warehouse, a gang warehouse. Yes.
Part of me is wondering just basically how much problems the gang gives versus the guild. I'm assuming the guild's better to have around. The gangs are a bit more vicious and a little more underhanded. I figured it depends on who you talk to.
So, yeah, I don't think renting something is really in our kind of attainable right now. So maybe we take an area by force from these gangs. One of them, maybe one of the smaller ones. I don't know. What do you guys think?
One of my thoughts is basically let's start nosing around, see what we can find. Because remember, there's supposed to be creatures down here we're supposed to find and eliminate. There may be areas, if we can find a few individuals that we can coerce into talking, that may tell us some places where, we've sent guys in here to claim this area and that area, they never came back.
Well, that's basically what you guys just rolled. That's why I'm data dumping on you all this stuff. From all of your guys' investigation, this is stuff that you guys have been told collectively. After a while, you guys get back together and say, hey, this is what we found out and stuff like that. So,
okay.
Now, Vokar, you may not be surprised by this, but there is no external hub communication down here where you can gain access to your network. You have to physically plug into a hub, and those hubs are hard to find around here.
Yeah.
Typically, you're figuring out that the guild is controlling those hubs, and you have to pay tips to gain access to plug into one of those hubs.
Maybe worth doing so.
I mean, the guild is controlling this area. That's why they're so big. That's why they own -20 all the way to -90. They got this shit locked down. This is what this guild does.
We're just not big enough to deal with the inner level gangs.
Welcome to a hive city economy.
Yeah, which is why Sister Maelyn is saying she doesn't really want to piss off these guild members. So
right, I mean, the guild gives money to the church. The church allows all this.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So she says that it'd be in our best interest to make allies with the guild. Piss off the enemies of the guild, like these gangs. Maybe stir up a ruckus. But
I do agree. If we can clear out some of the riffraff, I'm sure the guild could have more commerce flow through without issue.
And who knows? They may even like give us a favor for a little space.
Speaking of such, Mr. Maelyn, I mean, we could always see if there is a favor we can always oblige to get rid of these heretics and get paid in the same account.
Ooh, that is true. Ah, your intelligence knows no bounds, Vokar.
You're
Let's do that.
gracious to me.
Yes, let's do that then. Good idea.
Agreed.
I got nothing against it. Sounds like at least a good basic plan of attack.
There's like a bounty board or something like that.
Yeah, there'll be businesses for bounty hunters and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, there's people that post that stuff all the time. Yeah. You just gotta pay for access. Everything down here, don't be surprised if they charge you tips for it. That's basically the information you're gonna get. The guild has made it a demand in this area that, spend your tips, we'll make more and provide them to you. Wow. That's not capitalism in a nutshell.
I don't know what is.
It's the ultimate form of tax. You have to use our money, spend it, and we'll give you more.
Thank you for playing Monopoly.
Right.
There you are.
They don't care how you get the
Salud.
tips as long as you get the tips. So, yeah.
Yep. In that case, you want to lead the way, Vokar?
I do not know this area very well.
Thomas tries to do the lateral pass, and Vokar goes, nope, yours.
Nope. Back here. Okay, fine. Let us.
Your presence, Mr. Maelyn, invokes so much more authority of your emperor.
I suggest we go.
I see.
Please lead us into your glorious path.
Wow.
You started it, you lead.
Fine.
I suggest we go find one of these non-gang controlled bounty hunting areas. Maybe they can have some insights to the problem with the local riffraff.
That's what she was planning, but she was kind of gonna let Vokar find it too. But I guess if she has to do this, then he's gonna inquire and find where one of these local bounty places is. So if she's gonna, if Vokar's gonna suck her dick so hard, then I guess she will.
But the thing is, did she not get a hard on because of what Vokar said?
I mean, she definitely did.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
she got a big estrogen boost.
Yeah, there you go.
You know.
Big E energy.
So yeah.
Well put, Mechanicus. Man, I feel good.
Yeah, I feel good right now. Woo. Oh, sure know how to make your wound feel special, don't you, Vokar?
If you wish for me to bless your machine later too, I can.
It says Hitachi on it.
Now I don't have no mechanical parts in my body, but you could lube up some other parts for
Oh
me.
dear God, here we go again. All right.
You do have what we both would worship. It is that machine that you have.
It's so
boy.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Why?
Like dealing with a traitorous town bicycle.
Okay. She, by the way of the Emperor, she prays and she picks a direction.
I like this idea. This is starting to be established now. She's like, let's see. That way.
That way.
She walks a direction. The Emperor guides me.
Just roll a d8 and see like what direction it says.
I
One is
don't-
north.
I don't care.
Yeah.
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 It's just effectively what's happening.
No, it's flavor, okay?
Right. Right. So yeah, she's, you're basically walking around. What is your ultimate goal? What are you looking for? A
Bounty boards.
Okay, a bounty guild house or something
Yes, yeah,
to that
something
effect
like
is what you're looking for.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Just so I know where you're at here. Cool. All right. So you guys are just following her. Let me ask a perception check at +10 for everyone.
My perception isn't that good.
You got a +10.
Yeah.
Ooh, good.
No, damn, the fucking dice will just be up and down. I rolled a 90.
Oh,
Egad!
Thank you for the +10. I made it with 1 degree of success.
It's either 90s or odds, guys. No in between. Okay, sorry.
You had a +10?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, fuck no, 92.
Yeah. Thank you.
Zots or ots.
There we
Let's
go.
see how the +10 makes a 41. So let's see how the tree does. The tree does a 63, so that would be a no.
Yeah. Yeah. So the only person who made it was our pyro.
Thank you, Magnus. Appreciate
Yeah.
you.
So
Someone's got to pay attention.
Magnus, while the Sister Sororitas is pointing in random directions and saying, we're going this way, we're going that way, we're looking for this, and then Vokar's right next to her going, it might be good to go that way, or yes, sister, yeah, we'll go that way. They're like fucking oblivious to everything around here. They're just like both pointing different ways, and then she walks that way, and he just follows, goes like, well, we should go. Okay, yeah, that looks good. So
Yeah. Yeah, he's just gonna whistle to like get their attention.
yeah,
Just point.
And then the big Imperial Guard is just kind of lumbering beside you, behind everyone, just kind of like, hey, yeah,
An occasional low-hanging sign.
yeah, yeah. That's, you're like, yeah. So.
Big crowded place. What can I say? A lot of people. Have to get used to it.
Dripping
your-
hazards.
Get your rat here, only one tip. One fresh rat burger, one tip.
Yeah,
Rat.
burger and a beer. There you go.
I'm eating a rat burger.
Like rat.
This makes
Just
sense.
rat.
At least it's not a Skaven burger.
Not bad. In fact, best burger I've had.
That's where I've had
Demons are only in
40K.
fantasy, okay?
So, Magnus, you will, because you're one of the paranoid guys looking around, you will see a roughly 13-year-old, very skinny girl dressed in rags who has been following you guys rather badly, but it's obvious that she's following you guys. Everywhere you guys turn and walk, she is just like 10, maybe 15 feet behind you. She's way close.
You point this out to Maelyn?
I don't know. He hasn't said anything yet.
I am going to turn, and I am not going to be subtle about what I say. So it's very obvious. It's like, can I help you, little one?
She was gonna do the same exact thing. Holy shit, you and I are gonna get along so fucking well. Oh my god.
You seem to be awfully close in the trail.
Yeah, she looks at you and kind of like defiantly squints her eyes a little bit at you, and then she'll lean past you and she's definitely looking past you, and she's like, "Is that a sister of battle? Is that Sororitas?"
Indeed. Maelyn, right? I'm going
Yeah.
to get your name. Sister Maelyn. I
Yes,
think we found someone who might be an admirer of sorts.
She walks up, proudly puffing out her chest, saying, "Yes, little one."
Now, I just want to say, you, Thomas, you have read, about the Sister Sororitas and, their affinity with the common folk, right? So, just say it.
Yes. So she kneels down to, or how tall is this person?
She's like 13. She's skinny, rail, malnourished little girl. So she might be like 4 feet. she's not that tall.
She bends down. She
Bends
goes
down
to
for
her-
you is probably,
Yes, that's what I said. So she bends
Well,
she kind of
more
looks
like
in
5
her.
feet. She's going to be about 5 feet tall, even.
Okay, so then she says, "Greetings, little one. Are you hungry?"
You come over and she just has this look on her face of awe.
"Are you hungry, little one?" Okay, so she pulls out one of her ration packs and gives it to her.
Okay, she tears the top off of that thing and squeezes the contents into her face rather hungrily. Just
Nutripaste.
Yes, nurture does.
You can say it's whatever it is, like a granola pack or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
So she just rips open that foil and just goes after it. Yeah, she's just.
I heard you.
Yeah, she's just eating it in front of you, and she's just looking at you, and you can actually see her like her eyes get puffy, and she starts to tear up and everything.
You were following us, little one. Why is that?
She says, "Because you are the sisters. You are the sisters of battle. You are everything that my mother said that you were going to be. You came here for a purpose. I have found you because it is fate. It is said that you were going to come for me." And she reaches into her underneath her little dirty shirt, and she produces a rather nice silver chain with the Emperor's holy symbol on it.
Good to see his light reaches these dark depths.
Yes. Wow, this is very kind of you, little one. I don't understand. Where'd you get this?
My mother was a follower.
Oh, interesting. And where is she now?
She was killed.
Oh, I apologize, little one.
But you are here to save me. It has so been ordained. My mother told me that you were going to come and save me, and here you are. You are my salvation.
Out of character, I know what that means.
You're such a dick. You are such a dick. Well, little one. You see, we are looking for a base of operations, and if we can find that in a day and a half's time, which is our deadline, then you would be welcome to stay there and be a sort of a caretaker for it, and kind of like a servant, or like it would be a place to stay, food, but it will be warm, hopefully. So if you can help us get a bounty, or lead a way to the bounties, then we can have this, and you are welcome to
find salvation in our place.
She brushes away her eyes and gets this happy look and she says, "I will serve you until my dying breath or the Emperor has taken me." She said, she says, "I serve the sister Sororitas." And she does this finger gesture that you and only you are going to catch on that the sister Sororitas use as a greeting.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
If you wanted a testament to show that her mother was who she says she was, I think that was it.
okay.
Is it not some child's fantasy? She has weight
Yeah.
behind it.
Okay. So
We're gonna end up turning into the orphanage.
yeah, we are.
Well,
Well.
not the regular orphanage. You mean the Sororitas orphanage? Look what I found.
This poor follower of the God Emperor.
She is going to get on her communicator. After that, and she pats her head. Well, she's still. I don't know if she already finished her ration pack, but
Oh yeah, no, she's munching the shit out of that
she
thing.
wolfed it down. Okay, she's gonna hand over some water too. But while she says, "Give me 1 second, little one." She didn't call over Magnus. What? To Magnus. Stay with this one for a little bit, and she kind of goes
think
off
all
to the
of
side
you
a little
are-
bit.
I'm pretty sure all of you are right there. I don't think
Okay.
they walked away. I mean,
We're pretty close by.
Okay,
Stick an arm out, you'll find one of us.
right.
so she says, 1 second. So she kind of goes out of the circle a little bit, a couple feet away, and she picks up her communicator, and she contacts the Order of our Martyred Lady.
The signal does not go out. Your
You
communicator
said earlier that because there's no way basis, we are in a dead zone effectively. We have no external communications without connecting to a hub. The problem is hubs are rare.
Yeah. Okay. So after she goes back to the group and she says to the little one, "Until I can get a hold of my order, you will have to stay with us when we
Hold up. Wait. I got to interrupt you real quick because as soon as you say you'll have to stay with us, you don't get the rest of the words out because she gushes and envelops you in a hug that is so tight and she starts to cry that you feel like you're being crushed. You're just like, oh my God.
She's strong for a little one, isn't she?
She's all like, she says, "My name is Darla. I am your ward. You will guide me, sister."
Magnus is just gonna do 2 fingers to the brand on his forehead and then over his.
Woo, it's hot in here.
You rolled the people person.
Motherfucker. Right this way, child. She
Oh my God. So she says, "I have a gift." And she goes up she takes off her sandal and she grabs a piece of metal up off the ground, flips her sandal upside down and just scrapes like crazy at the bottom of her shoe. She's physically rubbing off this, composite material, rubber material that makes up her little worn-ass sandal. And she just digs it out until she gets to something that looks like it's gold. And she'll produce this little gold coin. You know this. Yeah. You know this as what it is called an Emperor's Throne. This is very rare, and it is possibly, well, not possibly, it is the only form that the ecclesiarchy will use as currency, is a throne. This is basically church gold.
She's staying with us, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but she's staying with us.
And so she...
The thing about it is, yeah, while like the guild and so forth, other factors have their own basic form of currency that is different from area to area. The Emperor's Throne is, to my understanding by the books, an almost universally recognized form of currency. Depending upon where you're at, it can be worth a little to a ridiculous amount. This child is handing you a coin that she could eat off of theoretically for a month.
Yeah. Well, she's not going to spend it, trust me. So she takes...
No, she's giving you the coin, and she says,
yeah,
for your service, you will kill those who killed my parents. My mother deserves retribution, and you are the angel of death in the Emperor's honor for my mother.
She's such a hard honor. She's so hard. She had a dick.
And Nick is sitting back there going like, I'm glad it's not me. Woo, he didn't pick on me for once. All right, thank you.
For what? For what? It's not Nick. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Ratchet. Hey, Ratchet, how you doing?
Feels better now, don't it, huh? She takes from child.
Personally, hopefully it's not going to bother the child, but Krag's going to go to one knee and look at her like, who did take your mother from you?
The Tribarbs.
The gang?
Do you know where, little child, do you know where they are located? Because we are going to exterminate them at once.
Hallway 3.
In the name of the Emperor.
Hallway 3 at the very end. I have scouted it, Mother, already.
She licked her Maelyn.
She licked.
Yeah. Well, still on one knee, Krag's gonna look at the sister and like, I think we found our first target of the evening.
Yeah. She Sister Maelyn kind of hands unconsciously goes to her flamer a little bit, and then she kind of notices it, backs off. She's like, okay, we going that way. Do you have a place to stay while or hide while we do this, or do you want to? It's gonna be dangerous.
Only with you. Where you go, I serve. And,
all right.
And then, in High Gothic, she says, "The Emperor provides, Mother."
Magnus is crying.
Magnus.
This is in which he will respond back in High Gothic. He serves us all through his brilliance.
Vokar's just going to mutter underneath his breath, I hope she doesn't realize this is odd.
Shut the fuck up, Nick! Shut up! Shut up! Okay?
When the Inquisitor gets here, I'll be back to even.
Okay. We just have to find... Dude, you could... Is that a random child? Get over here!
The Imperial babysitting service!
Hey! That's player knowledge, not character knowledge just yet. She hasn't realized it, so hold on.
Yeah, that's what... Okay, stop. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, so she doesn't have to kidnap another child. Wow. She turns to Vokar, said, Hallway 3, at the M. We're going.
Oh! That way!
Lead the way, oh sister of war.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the child is the one that knows the direction to go. We're going to have to basically make sure, if nothing else, the child stays safe.
Oh yeah,
He's
she wants to be safe.
Krag's gonna look at her. Would you mind if I carried you?
She'll just look at Maelyn.
Yes.
Sister will need her hands free for battle when we arrive.
Yes.
The minute you can show us where to go.
Yes. Krag will ensure your safety. He is with me.
You'll hold that one arm? I promise, child, no harm will come to you as long as I draw breath.
Yeah,
And he means it,
she's
little one.
she's all like, "Are you a salvator? Are you a marine? You are big."
I'm an Imperial guardsman, child.
Yeah, she'll like sit on your hand and like hold on to your combat vest or whatever you have. You know.
He'll shift her up to where he's basically, it's like she's going to be sitting on his arm, holding onto his vest, while his rifle is braced with the other hand. It's like, I just swing it up, and whatever's in front of me dies.
God
like this.
damn, what the fuck?
I think
As far as he's concerned right now, this kid is under his protection. She will not be harmed if he can help it.
Yeah. She points at Vokar, and she was all like, "He's a machine man. Is he with my mother?"
He's an ally.
Vokar is with us.
And then she points at Magnus, and she's like, "I don't know you. You're Mark. I don't know you. Are you with my mother?"
Indeed. I am a member of the Astra Telepathica.
Yeah, she looks lost when you say that. You know.
His mind is his weapon.
Followers of the Emperor, child. Just like us.
The church.
Yes, in a way.
So
Very good way.
She's been holding her little Emperor Holy symbol. She's gonna kiss it several times while looking at Magnus. It's kind of like a gesture of good luck, you think, Magnus? You're like, okay, all right.
Yeah, and he's going to repeat that gesture, 2 fingers to the mark on his forehead, and then palm over his heart.
Yeah,
Fucking
she.
hate you so much.
It doesn't help that you've got, I don't know, 2 other people out of the group that are all for this. I mean, Vokar probably, I guess, he's being neutral about this, like whatever.
He hasn't said anything about turning into a servitor yet.
Yeah. when she dies, we will empty out her brain case, and it'll be a good servitor.
Yes.
We'll gain another servitor for the machine gods win.
Yeah.
The flesh is weak against a vibro knife.
I shall carve it away
The fuck is wrong with you?
every day.
Every day and every
That
way,
boy
he gets better and better.
That boy ain't right.
Sound like a black rabbit I used to know.
Yeah.
No,
A nay.
Yeah. So she'll say the hallway 3 is their area, but they guard it, and they have big dogs that alert and sniff out people.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. In the name of the Emperor, we're gonna cleanse.
Their dogs are mean.
And she starts moving.
Their dogs are mean.
Sister Maelyn, before we go, we must find numbers. How many they have.
Smart. Yeah, you're right.
May their numbers be odd.
May their numbers be odd. 0 is an even number in her.
So does that make you kind of look around right now and go, uh-oh?
No. Stop. Someone's gonna lose a child. We're wrapping up. Get your ass over here. What do you suggest, Vokar?
Do we? I'm sorry. So, do we have a servitor with it? Do you have one?
I do.
Oh, okay. So we have a floating
I
skull
have
with us.
I have a utility servitor.
Okay. And he's just floating around with us, right? Okay. Okay.
There you go. Even.
So right when she starts to bitch, the little skull pops up, and she's like, even.
Even. Close enough.
Reality is part of me.
Shut up! Shut up!
It works for the sake of her not going stupid.
Well, right, until we get rid of the kid, back down. Bah.
Well, then that's when you just like keep it really close to your shoulder.
Yes.
You just have two heads, but you're still one person.
You see how this works? Okay.
Subtle but effective.
You're the sister tamer.
The sister tamer.
Yes. There you go.
You keep her in line.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay. Well, so I will go around, get an inquiry roll. Hopefully I pass it. Of how many people stand guard? How many people they have at the end of this hallway?
So, okay, so you guys want to make your way over towards this hallway 3 then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But as Vokar said, it would be smart to find out their numbers. So,
Okay.
The little girl, she said she's been scouting them. How many they have?
Oh yeah.
Well, you're gonna
The
find out.
knowledge.
You're gonna find out real quick that she knows a little bit of reading, not much, but counting, she's not too good at. So she won't be able to give accurate numbers because she doesn't know numbers that well. She's all like this many, kind of stuff.
We'll figure it out as we go.
As we go.
She's
Or just walk in there blindly and just set shit on fire.
She's been grown up here. She's somewhat illiterate. So
Just open the door, throw some grenades in.
Goddamn right. Shit.
there you go.
Yeah. Monty's Karen and I just go blunk, blunk.
Just start with the smoke, distract them, and then
Distract them. No, they didn't even know who the fuck coming. Bitch, it's me.
Yeah.
No. It's like after that, we then just roll in with the hellfire.
Yeah.
Just let Monte get his nuts off with throwing some grenades.
Yes, that's all we gotta do.
Finally.
Las rifle and grenades. It's like Harley all over again with a dick.
Yeah,
Hey.
What a concept. What a concept.
Except this time we're allowing it to blow up.
Just depends
You
on
go
how
have
good
at
you
it.
want me to do it.
Well,
Oh,
Imperial.
very good.
Well, Mr. Imperial Guard, go knucking futz.
Yep. There you go.
That is well within his capabilities of doing so. He does so gratefully.
So I guess we'll figure it out on the way. When we get there.
Let's get there and do a little bit of quiet recon.
Yep.
Yes, so
Yeah.
you guys walk through the area. You will pass the occasional gang member that belongs obviously to the Tribarb gang. It's not like they're prolific, but you will see them. It seems like they always travel at least in 2s, if not 3s. And about half of those little groups, they will have one of these big dogs with them.
Out of curiosity, roughly how big is the creature?
Let's say like a good 120 pound pit bull with plastic armor on it.
Okay.
It's a good large dog. But they don't have them on leashes. These dogs just kind of like run around with them, and they make clicking noises with their mouth, and the dog will go with them. They're obviously highly trained. They're different breeds. They don't all look alike, but I'm just saying, in general, they're large dogs that...
I'm just thinking on his word, we have some rats that are about as big as that.
You call that
Make good eating.
You call that a dog? I guess. I don't know.
Any dog I can drop kick over a fence is not a dog.
Well, these ones not. I mean, they're pretty big. So, like I said, it's a large dog. 120-pound dog is not something you kick over a fence. I mean, it's a
Like I
good-sized
said,
dog.
if I can drop kick over a fence, it's not a dog. Yeah. If I can't do these, that qualifies. From what I remember years ago, you said that what was Evro when in the winter he was like 10 to 20 pounds more than you at his best, which to me was pretty surprising.
Yeah, Evro was a big dog. He was like 150, 160. Then we had Akita. Then we had an Akita. It was like 140, 130. That was Aries. So
Big dog.
Right, Thomas? He was a big dog.
Beloved animals.
He was a big dog. He liked Thomas.
Yeah.
He was a big dog. So
it just puts it in my mind as to how big of what we're going to potentially face when we get there, or if one of these little shit knockers starts something on the way down, just because he wants to prove how badass he is.
Well, you're from a feral world, so a dog is a roving food source if it's not going to help you out with hunting. So, right.
So
Yeah.
I can't. So I'm looking at the grenades, right? And for the smoke grenades, it doesn't really have. So it has smoke for the special smoke parentheses 4. But I'm looking under the description of smoke grenades, and it doesn't really give much details about how it affects other humans and what the penalties are for them. I don't know.
The penalties are going to be anywhere from -20 to -40. The parentheses 4, I believe, is the duration in which it spews out smoke.
Okay. Gotcha.
Or it could be the area. I really haven't looked into it. We'll have to...
Yeah,
we'll have to cross that. Well, I guess now is a good time as any.
Yeah, because I'm trying to look and I can't really find it. Unless it's in the Game Master's Guide somewhere.
No, there
It
is...
is on page 150. So rather than inflicting damage, these weapons throw up a dense cloud to create cover. When a hit is scored from a weapon with this quality, it creates a smoke screen to the point of impact with a radius in meters equal to the number of parentheses X. Screen lasts for 1d10 plus 10 rounds, or a shorter time in adverse conditions, wind blowing, etc., and so forth.
There we go. See the effect of smoke on 229. Ooh. Yeah, so ballistic skill test made to attack targets by fog, shadow, or -20 penalty. When concealed by fog, mist, or shadow, a character gains a +10 bonus on stealth skill checks. Ooh, I see.
There you go.
They can't see, you get to sneak around better.
Yeah. All right.
Go figure.
There we go.
So as you guys get near the hallway, the businesses, so there's going to be, the businesses all over the place and ramshackle, tin, cardboard, constructions, plastic, whatever that people were able to smuggle down here or get construction-wise and stuff like that. But there's going to be a open walkway which will head towards these hallways. These hallways are just that. You can definitely tell you're underground because you're coming up onto what looks like man-made chisel rock face. And it'll have metal, it'll be framed with a metal frame to keep from cave-ins and everything. And it's just basically a open area, say 20 feet wide, 15 feet tall, somewhat lit, and it's just a hallway that goes down, or just goes into the rock. But in front of it, you have people that walk in and out of the other ones. This one actually has like some sandbags that are piled up around it, and then there's like a makeshift gate that they can open and close manually to where these gang members can control access to that hallway. So it is closed, and it's got protection all over it, and there's about 3 to 4 guys that stand out in front of it, and 1 dog at all times. You guys don't have to walk up to it to see it. You guys could see it like a good... There's no cover going up to it, say, for like 50 or so feet. You guys could be back, where the marketplace kind of starts. You'd be next to some vendor's building or whatnot, and you could just look at it and go like, there we go. And then Darla will be like, you have to wait until... They only have like 1 guard and 1 dog, and sometimes they walk away and then you can sneak in. That's how she was all like, I've been able to sneak past them sometimes. Sometimes I get caught and their dog bites at me and chases me off.
I figured we're watching this little place from a distance to begin with. We're not just going to walk up there and be stupid at this. I think we're going to have some kind of a battle plan.
Yeah. Like I said, you guys are good. There's easily a good 50 feet of space. So, yeah, you guys are looking at it from one of the buildings. Just kind of like, okay. Whether or not they notice you, I mean, even if they do notice you, it's not like they're like, they aggro on you or anything. So.
That'd be their problem, not ours. Really?
Out in the open, that might be bad, but,
Yep.
But yeah, at this time, there's 4 guys there. They look like, they're dressed in like a low-tech light armor dusters with, their gang insignias on them. And their insignias is basically what looks like a shaft with a pitchfork head on it with 3 barbs. So they just spray paint it red. So there's these symbols, they're gang symbols all over the place. And then these guys have got what looks like on their arms and their face and foreheads and stuff like that is there's scarring. You can definitely tell that someone took a knife to them or whatever, hot knife if anything, and scarred them with the symbol. It's probably their rite of passage to become this gang member or whatnot. So
either that or they really are shitty when they try to shave in the morning.
Yeah. And as far as weapons, you can see that they'll have like this big Bowie knife, like a serrated, nasty looking Bowie knife, and that they carry stub automatic pistols most of the time. Different types of pistols and everything, but they're just all considered stub automatic pistols for game purposes. So Vokar doesn't really care about this little girl or anything. It's just...
No.
Okay.
No. There's nothing to do with him.
I've already said how Krag feels about it. He's going to do his best to see to it she's not harmed.
If anything, to Vokar, she's a liability.
Just another mouth.
He might not like the concept of it, but one piece of him does agree. She is a minor problem because she has no way to defend herself, no weapons, no armor. It's like back on his own world, basically, when the young ones tried to keep following the adults when they were hunting or so forth, because they wanted to prove they could be as good as their elders, and sometimes that got them killed. It's a fact of life on his world. But they prefer to keep it so that the kids won't do it until they're strong enough. But sometimes kids try... hide and sneak along whether you know it or not.
Meanwhile,
he can't really... Sorry, go ahead, please.
No. Meanwhile, Magnus is,
Yeah.
What is Magnus
Well, he doesn't... he doesn't want her there in like harm's way, but she's a child of the Emperor in his eyes.
And the dog, at least.
Shut up. Emperor does wait for some people.
He
Not
says,
an odd number of minutes.
Shut up. All right, we're back. What's up? What's up, y'all?
Alrighty then.
Well, we throwing grenades? Yep.
Ain't even looked at him bad.
You guys are just sitting there looking at the entrance to the hallway that's all barred up and everything. So, yeah, I think everyone's just waiting to hear from our glorious Sororitas leader on what we're going to do.
The question is she in a mood to be righteous and just announce that they're there? Or does she want to do some scouting? Screw it. She starts marching forward and with her flamer in hand, lawful stupid, and she chucks a frag grenade through that goddamn doorway.
All right, I'm drawing my sword.
Yes, we're doing this.
Okay, guns blazing, gotcha.
Holy shit.
We went
Wow.
from recon to loud.
Yeah, so we're just,
I would have been.
yeah, we're just all looking at it, and all of a sudden she just goes out there and we see, she just all like, beep, rah!
Yep.
All right, yep. Here we go.
So what character did you want to make, Les?
Cheers, everyone.
In different hive world.
Wow. So we are playing this like Cyberpunk 2077, right? You're just all like, yeah, look at all them motherfuckers out in front. Yep, fuck them.
Yep.
Grenade.
Yep.
Emperor doesn't reserve judgment for nobody, and no time wasted.
Our Imperial guards holding this little girl is just all like, wow, that's one way. Here, hold this grenade, little one. Here, pull the pin. There you go. Pull it like that. See, now it's active. This is how you get rid of it.
So I'm gonna have. When I hold this up, do you pull the pin? I tell you, do you pull the pin out and I put it? You keep pins.
Get her involved in it. Go, oh, like, it's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up all of them. Here, help out.
Pin us.
For your parents.
All right, let's let's get into some initiative here. This is gonna be wow. All right, Thomas, just
She's how tall is it? She can hold a lace pistol, can't she? Like hold like this, brace like this, pull that, and point that way.
yeah.
Teach him young.
She doesn't know what the fuck you're handing her. You're like, here's a lace pistol. She's like,
A what now?
You hold like this, put fingers in there, hold that tight, squeeze. Look at the pretty lights.
Look at the pretty lights from the ballistic skill as we see it through the back of our heads.
so can I consider her an auto turret sitting on my shoulder?
Yeah.
With accuracy, like
She'll
shit.
have one right on either side of his shoulder. She's gonna have the gun braced on his helmet for support, and she's gonna sit up there. You fire as I look. Look and shoot.
It's a point-and-click adventure.
Huzzah!
Why, you're surprised anymore. Okay? This is our group.
The walking weapons platform handed the child a gun. Why are we not surprised?
Well, we haven't got that far yet. It's a case of, well, she wants to do it this way. Let's see how she does. And she started it.
Oh, and she
They have to save her scrawny ass.
Okay, so let's do this. it's yeah, we're gonna roll initiative, but we'll have a surprise round first, obviously. Wow.
What are
All
these?
right. What was that?
What are these guys?
You just keep cutting out.
Yeah, you cut.
No,
out.
that was on purpose.
Oh.
It's just like, what are these guys doing? And then, oh my god, grenade!
Yeah. Okay, now I get it. Again, right when the cyberpunk warning of you've been spotted happens, beep, boom.
What the?
Yeah, we've all done it. We know.
Yeah.
Judgment is come, and I am retribution.
Purge them for the good of man.
Goddamn right. She ain't waiting a goddamn second.
Okay, so for initiative, it's going to be a 1d10, and you're going to add your characteristic modifier for your agility. The 1d10 plus the tens digit of your agility. And I will do the same for the bad guys that you guys are now messing with. Ooh, wow. Oh, of course. Okay. So, Maelyn, what'd you get for initiative?
A 9.
9. Excellent. Vokar?
6.
And Maelyn, what is your agility?
34.
Magnus, what is your agility?
28.
Okay, so Maelyn will go just before Magnus does.
My apologies. How do I do this again, please? Now that I got a second. Ugh.
1d10.
Fractoid.
1d10. 1d10 plus your agility modifier, which is whatever your agility is, the very first number of your agility. That's your modifier.
Okay, a D10. So in my case, D10 plus 3.
Okay.
Total of 9.
Okay. What is your agility again?
30.
30 even?
Yes.
Okay. So, alright. So it's 3 of you going on 9s, and it will be Maelyn, Krag, and then Magnus. Is that right? Oh,
I have a
wait.
feeling we're going to
Yep.
have a lot of
was
overlap.
was it the other
That's
way
right.
around?
Or you
Magnus, you have the lowest agility, right?
Correct.
Okay, just making sure. There you go. All right. This is going to make things...
I guess it's to be expected when you're only rolling a d10.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, the weapons are the range is measured in yards, isn't it?
Meters.
Okay. And you said 50 feet, 50 meters away from that area, or 50 feet?
I said feet, so... Yeah.
And I'm assuming
So-
would have been meters instead?
No, it's like 5 or 4 meters.
Wow.
Yeah, a meter is 3.3 feet.
Oh.
Well, I'm saying,
Never
if are we 50 feet away or 50 meters away?
50 feet. Sorry. So, yeah.
Okay.
I said 50 feet. If it was 50 yards, and be like, well, I think they're like...
Somewhere over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15.2 meters.
50 yards would be like, who's good at throwing a football?
You, probably.
Okay, so for the surprise round, so what we need to make sure, so in second edition Dark Heresy, actions are broken up into full, half, and free actions, kind of like other popular games that we've played before. So there's a certain amount of actions that you can do, and they take, different types. So a full action takes up your whole round. You can have 2 half actions to do stuff. And then a free action is just basically talking or whatever you need to do. But to help out, I would highly suggest that you guys have table 7-1, the combat actions available, so you can see the actions, because what you do is going to be assigned to basically those actions, and then all those actions tell you the conditions in which you're doing stuff. Like if you're doing a standard action and shooting, you get a +10 to your weapon skill, whatever you're using. On a half action, you get to do stuff. If you're using a full action, then you go through that. So make sure that you guys are looking at the in the book for the combat actions.
Oh, okay, there it is. Thank you. That's very helpful.
I need that there because I'm going to be on a different page.
Yeah. And well, how about the rest of us too? Thank you very much.
Well, you're still, you're most of when you're doing stuff as far as using branded, it depends on, the action depends on your the psychic ability that you're trying to use, and then we make focus rolls. And hopefully, if you don't fuck up the focus roll, everything in the warp is happy-go-lucky and you get to do shit. If not, you explode and take us all with you. So,
yeah, this will be great.
Nick, 30 feet away at all times. Unfortunately,
all the time. It's a note on my character sheet.
Unfortunately, you're not now because all of us were just kind of hanging out.
No,
then people start whipping out fucking grenades and tossing them like, fucking candy. So,
Get the fuck out of the way.
Right. So yeah, just get used to the combat actions. It's going to be kind of slow because we're learning the game and having to look stuff up. But this is how we'll eventually get into knowing the game. I've read the combat section probably 6-7 times, and I'm still not very proficient. It's different. So I tend to mix it up with other games at times. I'm like, wait a minute. So, but it's pretty neat. And then certain things that you do, of course, can cause a character to get pinned, to having to make insanity rolls. There's all kinds of stuff like that. So neat. So all right. So at the top of the surprise round, I did have someone that rolled high, but they're going to be surprised, so that won't work. So at the top of the surprise round is going to be Maelyn. So for your surprise round, you get a full round that you can do stuff. So, all right.
As I said, I'm throwing a frag grenade.
Okay. So throwing a weapon is a half action.
Right.
It's just called just considered a standard action, if that's what you're doing. So you could have that half action, and then you could have another half action to do, like movement, or if there's other actions you want to do for the other half action, you can do it. Or you could say, for the first half action, I'm going to aim, and then the second half action is chuck thy holy hand grenade.
Yes. That sounds beautiful.
So if you do an aim, you get a +10 to your bonus. And then a standard action, you get a +10. And I do believe that aim stacks with a standard action. Right. But I believe it does stack. Just make damn sure. It does stack. So if you're doing a standard action, you're basically just going, I'm thinking right there, that's where I want it. And
so I get a +20?
You will get a +20 to your ballistic skill to throw the grenade. Now, where do you want the grenade to land? So this is where degrees of success is going to come in, because there's scatter dice that can apply. So degrees of success keeps it right where you want it, basically.
Let's say, so I was looking through the doorway. I'll move off to the left, right? So I'm kind of looking at an angle, and I'm going to chuck it to the right. So through the doorway, kind of aiming towards the right.
Okay. the grenade is not going to be able to get through the fence. So the best you're going to get is, basically, I want the grenade on the fence or the equivalent.
Sure.
I'm assuming you want to blow the fence up while doing damage to these guys that are nearby as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's going to be fun.
That's
Okay.
what I roll an 80.
You rolled an 80?
No.
Oh,
I didn't.
okay.
But I haven't rolled it yet. I'm just saying until I do.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh my goodness.
Okay. So plus 20. So I'm at a 50, so I need to roll under a 56. $43. I got it. So I should have a modifier or whatever, a degree success of +1. So I should have a total of +2, right?
Yeah, it would be 2 degrees of success.
Yes.
That is-
That one.
That is correct. So it's only when you fail your ballistic that you have to roll the scatter. Okay, so you don't need to roll scatter.
So that's my one frag grenade gone.
Right, so you are going to consume a frag grenade.
So now I gotta go back to the freaking page where the fucking grenades were. Shit, I forgot.
Wow.
Well,
I think it's 114.
thank you, Monte.
I think it is.
No, it's not. That's scholastic lore. Maybe 214. Maybe nope. It was not that either.
I have too
Hold
many tabs open.
We'll find it.
It's underneath armory, grenade
Armory,
explosives. Table 5-7 is the grenades. That's page 157. So we're throwing a frag grenade. So the range is skill bonus ×3. So your strength bonus ×3 is your range.
Okay.
You
so
should
then it would be
You should have that, right?
strength bonus ×3.
Yeah.
So it would be 9.
So basically, you're going to have a hard time getting that grenade 15 meters out. Interesting.
But it does roll.
It does.
I could do like when you throw a rock or skip a rock across the pond, so I could, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, grenades are supposed to roll.
It's really weird. They're listing that the maximum range is going to be what you do. So
Yeah, but then what's the blast radius? Because if I can make it 9 meters, if the blast radius I doubt is 6 meters, but I mean, who knows?
yeah, it says that the it doesn't give a. You would think they'd have a blast. It doesn't. It just says explosive. Well, the damage is explosive X. I mean,
No, it
that's
says
the
under
type of damage.
special, it was blast parenthesis 3. So then I
There
think
it is.
what we
Yeah,
need
yeah,
to do,
okay.
yeah.
Blast.
Page 146.
Got it. Thank you. Attacks from this weapon explode on impact. Blah, 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 blah. Roll damage once and apply it to each character affected by the blast. A blast weapon also scatters when the user fails his ballistic test. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. So everyone within 3 meters is going to take the damage. Excellent. Okay. It's basically going to be all these guys. So it's automatically applied to. Doesn't say location, so it's going to be just the body basically. You don't roll location for a
With the blast, yeah.
Yeah. So roll 2d10 damage.
Okay.
Woo. And then I have to.
That'd be a total of 14.
14. Now, they do have armor and toughness, so I'm going to go off the body. So it's there. That is. So they take each one is going to take that damage. Each one's going to take 9. Okay. The dog is going to take 13.
Good morning.
Yes, absolutely. Now, that 9 is a lot more than their toughness bonus, so I need to, for injury, for critical, I believe you're about to do, when a character's total damage exceeds his wounds, he begins to take critical damage. Well, aren't you dead when you run out of wounds? That's what I thought. That seems weird. I'm not so sure that's worded correctly. I thought it was based off of the toughness bonus, that if you took damage...
It's the same as like Constitution and D&D. Maybe once they go below their modifier for their toughness, then they die.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm looking on page 233 for wounds and critical damage. It just says when someone takes damage. So they took 9 damage total. I took out their armor, but they have more than 9 wounds. There we go. It's the type of damage. Lightly damaged, heavily... Okay. That's what I was looking at. A character is considered lightly damaged if he has taken damage equal to or less than twice his toughness bonus. A lightly damaged character removes 1 point of damage per day. Blah, 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 blah. A character is heavily damaged when he has taken more damage than twice his toughness bonus. That's what I was getting at. So actually he's going... all 4 of them, including the dog, are going to be at least heavily damaged.
Retribution has come.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, so they'll all be heavily damaged. So that just talks about heavily damaged only does it stuff for trying to heal. They are screwed on trying to heal themselves anytime soon. Okay. I just thought that there would have been more stuff like stun or something like that. That's what.
No, stun is a special thing for weapons and different types of grenades.
Yeah.
So it's just special.
Okay. So they just basically got blowed up.
Euthanasia grenade ready.
So all of them took the damage. All 4 of them, including the dog, because they were all within the blast radius. So I applied it to all of them. But other than that, am I missing something? I know I'm missing something.
Oh well.
Because grenades go off, and these guys can't just shrug it off, even though they each took 9 wounds. But I could have swore I read something that...
Did it exceed their wounds?
No, it did not exceed their wounds. Their total wounds, they're still underneath their total wounds.
Cool.
Isn't there a threshold? Oh.
Because each one of these guys has 12 wounds. So they're not dead, but they just took a whole lot of explosive damage. But they're also there's nothing that's stacked of all, like they're stunned or fatigued or anything from a grenade going off right next to them. I would think that as far as realism goes, if a grenade goes off right next to you, you're, you know, it's an issue. You don't just shrug that shit off and go like, well, I took a bunch of damage, I can just, you know, go off and start fighting now. So.
Right. The only thing I see in the book is the explosive. That's only if it exceeds the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You start getting criticals when you exceed your wounds, but I thought that when you exceed your wounds, you're done for.
Right.
When you hit 0, you're done. So I'm not so sure I believe that statement where it said that, you know, you only receive critical damage when you exceed your wounds. I'm wondering if that was... if that's incorrect. That's odd. Very odd. I'm wondering... I know that there was a... frequently asked questions book, an errata. There is an errata. So let me check the errata. Maybe there's something in there.
Did you see page 235 on the critical effects, explosive critical effects on body, page 7, table 712?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is when do you roll it? That's the thing. It says that
As I'm assuming every time the target, either you or them, takes a single critical effect.
right, but a critical effect, it says you only get a critical effect when the damage exceeds your wounds. But when you go over your wounds, you're basically dead. So that doesn't make any sense. I think that ought to be like if you take more than like 50% of your wounds and 1 damage, that would be a critical effect or something to that effect. That's what's...
Like we're going to have a house rule until we can get it figured out.
Well, you know, this is the first time we've been playing it, so we're just trying to understand how this works. So if you only take wounds at 0, does that mean that you're allowed to go into negative? I don't remember reading that. A character's wounds simply serve as a threshold, and the injury is recorded on his character sheet as damage. When a character's damage exceeds his wounds, however, his life is put at risk. Okay. So it's not like what we thought is like, I'm reading that as it's not really hit points that when you hit 0, you're done for. It just means that that's your threshold. When you go beyond your threshold, that's when your body starts to give up, and according to tables, you may die. So these guys basically all ate a grenade, and they're going to get blown around all over the place, but they're not dead because they're not out of wounds. Is anyone seeing that different from what I just stated? Because that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, there's nothing there that states death. It's just lightly heavy, critical, medical attention. There's nothing here that says, I mean, unless you just want to rule it as, I mean.
Have you checked the Game Master's Guide?
That Game Master's Guide basically is just a couple of adventures.
Yeah, most of the death is part of critical effects. They want it to roleplay out as drama.
Yes. So they don't even get stunned, but they don't even get fatigued? I thought that they would gain levels of fatigue from the damage, but it doesn't state that.
Explosive critical. Here.
Arm
Yeah,
body.
we've already seen that.
Yeah, I've seen the table for explosive critical,
we
but
know
the
that.
thing is, they
But
didn't.
You have to.
You have to do damage over their wounds minus their armor. You didn't. They have 12 wounds. You did 9 damage after I took their toughness and armor away. I took that out, so they each took 9 points. They have 12 points total, so they still have 3 wounds each. So they don't take any criticals or anything. They're not stunned. Technically they're not even knocked down. A grenade just went off at them and they're just standing there going like, wow, that kind of sucked. We all just took a lot of damage. Except for the dog. The dog took damage over his thing, so I would roll a critical on the body for explosive in that location, the body, for that dog. But everyone else is fine. Wow, that was kind of uneventful. I would at least say that they're at the most prone, that they're knocked down.
A good call to me.
So I'll roll a d10 for that dog. We'll see what happens to the dog. A 9. Pieces of the target's body fly in all directions, is torn into bloody goblets. Okay, there's your instant death.
Yep, there you go.
Glitz.
If the
The
target
dog is now dog chow.
Yeah, if the target is carrying any ammunition, it explodes. Oh my gosh.
Oh. E.
If the target is carrying any grenades or missiles, these detonate immediately. Oh man, that's not even a roll. That's just a fuck you, you blow up. So the dog blows up. we don't have a dog anymore. You blew up the dog. And the guys, I'm going to at least...
Oh my god. Here we go. Effects of... Never mind. I'll look into it later.
Effects of what? Now speak up
Effects
now.
of zero... Effects of zero characteristic. So...
Well, that's a characteristic. This is...
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. The way that I would rule it is that the characteristic modifier, once they reach 0 wounds, it gets in their character modifier. This is how I would rule it. And once they take enough damage where their toughness modifier equals 0, then they're dead. That's how I would rule it. Because if it doesn't say nothing about it, then just go through it like classic Constitution. The problem is that when... Or maybe... No?
No, I think what they're trying to get to, like I said, it's like a threshold. Kind of like when we were playing Battlelords, you have a armor threshold. When you exceed it, and stuff. Basically, what they're setting up is whatever your wounds is. When you take damage, because you ignore damage equal to your toughness and your armor stacked together, and then you keep track of those wounds for each location, but it doesn't... You don't have wounds... Your total wounds is your total wounds. It doesn't matter what location you take them in. It's just that when you take damage equal to your wounds and you're at 0 whatnot, then you roll a critical, and the critical may kill you, or it may just do whatever the critical tables are going to do. But if you don't, then it's just damage, and you're just standing there going like, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. I am just saying that there should be, because of the amount of damage that they took, there should be like a roll for them to be prone, stunned, whatever. What were you trying to say?
So, reading this, and I highlighted the section that does it, whenever you get to critical, then you start the application process. You determine where the body part got affected. So like torso, leg, arm, head. And then each time that you deal critical wounds or like critical damage, you take whatever the amount of critical damage is, add it to the die roll, and then roll that table, the damage type plus location.
Right. But this is just a single point. This isn't stacking a whole bunch of criticals. They haven't even reached critical yet. That's the thing I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Once you run out of wounds, then, there's modifiers. The more damage you take increases your chance of death because it's a D10 plus the severity level that you've gone past 0, right? So...
Yeah.
It just means that when you roll on that critical table, you're like, okay, you're rolling on the critical table, and you're adding, like, oh my god, you're adding, like, 9. You do realize that 9 and 10 on the tables is instant death. You're dead, George, no matter what.
Yeah.
So.
So essentially we're fighting some stubborn people.
Right.
Well, I just hit them with one grenade.
Just?
I'm sure.
Just?
Yeah. I'm sure Monte will throw some too.
This is true. We haven't gotten to anyone else's.
So that was just me. So we're not too worried yet.
So I'm going to say that, the dog went into hot dog bits all over the place. All 4 of those guys are going to be considered prone, at least. I mean, I can't assign stunned to them or anything. Normally I would. I mean, it's a fucking grenade that just went off.
You're the GM. Assign stunned to them, brother.
I'm trying to play within the reference of the games before I start adding my own stuff to it, which is eventually happens no matter what game we play. Of course, I'm... the GM is
now.
I am. They're at least prone. God damn it.
Okay, there you go. That's stunned. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And the enemy's laying there looking up. Hey, we're laying down, are we?
Yeah.
What does he want? I don't know.
It's just that again, because of previous games that we played, I was looking at wounds as like hit points, so they don't do that here. They say you're alive until you're at 0. Then after that, you're at critical, and then you get bonuses to the critical table. And if you roll too high on the critical table, you're dead, Jim. That's pretty much what it adds up to. That's what Brandon was putting out there. If you're at critical and you take more damage, then that more damage just adds to the modifier that you're rolling on the critical table that will cause you a much higher chance to roll very high on the crit table and become kibble.
Okay.
That's what I'm seeing. Are you reading it the right way, Brandon?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, so. Because we already know a 9 on the critical explosive for the body it turns you to hamburger. I didn't read what 10 or the other ones did yet. I'll try and read those later, but for right now, I was just like, wow. So you blowed those guys up good. I don't want to get into what it's going to take to blow the fence up. The fence has got a higher armor rating than what you just did with the grenade. Not by much, but... So the fence is still there. You just blew stuff up, and the fence is all like... Well, that was cute. So we'll try and move that on now that took an hour to figure out grenade damage. So, Krag, you're up next.
Well, they're laying down right now, right?
Well, you kind of... you got to kind of consider this at the same time, right? So,
And it's like kaboom, they're okay. They're all let the smoke settle for a little bit. I'm gonna hone my shooting skills. Keep the kid safe. One arm, the rifle. To let's see me peck that boy and peg that boy, kind of thing.
oh, so you're not gonna toss another grenade. You're gonna shoot your rifle.
Yep, he wants to. I'm gonna hone the old shooting skills. Let's play shoot fish in a barrel.
Oh. Hey, look, guys on the ground just laying there.
Yep.
Heretics. They die.
Yeah. Okay. So these guys are 15 meters away, and I think that qualifies for short range. So that gives you an additional plus 10 to hit. So how are you spending your actions? You want to do an aim and then shoot? Or
Yep.
Okay.
Go right there. Look down the side. Look at that! The side of his nose. I'm gonna shoot in the middle.
Unless you want to go like full, can you go auto on a laser weapon? I have to look at the weapon itself. I can't remember. So you are using a las gun, the rifle, right?
Yep, the rifle.
Okay.
Longer range, better damage.
Yeah. So you have a single shot option and a 3-round burst semi-auto, is what they call it, and then it doesn't go full auto. So you can either do single shot or you can go what they call semi-auto.
Let's have fun and go semi-auto.
Yeah, because a semi-auto burst is a half action.
Yep. Makes me happy. I will do that.
+0, so you don't get any bonus for ballistic skills. I believe you can get the aim bonus. Typically, in other games, you can't aim a burst, but you can apparently in this game because you're taking the time to look down there and just go like zot, 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 zot. Yes, for semi-auto. Okay, cool. All right. We're learning. Semi-auto burst. All right. So you get to make a ballistic skill test at +0. But because you aimed, you get a +10. But before you roll that, let's look at... We need the range because there is modifiers for the range. I was just reading that earlier today. Where if you were within certain... Oh, gosh darn it. I got to do better with the tables. This is ridiculous. But it's our first time going through this, so I'm sorry, guys.
Always stumbling on the first time around. Practically expected for seasoned gamers.
Yeah, if anything, it's because we're going to be looking at stuff and applying previous experience. Weapons.
Yep.
Range. Let's see. Can be fired at Lord Sean. Short, long, or extreme ranges. Page 229 is the range. Okay, that's what I needed. Short range. Targets that are at a distance of less than half of the range of the character's weapons are at short range, and you gain a +10 ballistic skill bonus. So I believe you're going to be at short range because they are only 15 meters away. The range of your gun is 100. You are at short range. So you gain +10 for aim. You gain +10 for being at short range. So you're rolling your ballistic skill at +20. And you want underneath that.
Yep, so 59 or less.
You want a 59 or less.
Hot 6.
Okay. Now,
Which
yeah,
degrees of success, I take it?
your degrees of success determines how many rounds that you hit. So you fire 3
Okay.
rounds. You get 1 round that automatically hits, and then you get 1 additional round that hits for every degree of success up to maximum. Well, you made the roll, so that's 1 degree of success. You rolled an +6, so it's 5 minus 0. It's 5 degrees of success. That's well over the other 2 rounds, so the other 2 rounds automatically hit. So you hit this one guy 3 times.
You lean close, you look down, see that little hole right there? You look through that. See that pretty green light? You put it right there. Dug, 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 dug. Isn't that neat?
Right. So your location is your dice that you rolled opposite. So you rolled an +6, that turns into a 60 for the location. Now there's a table for multiple hits, so you start off at where the first hit went, and then you go down the table for the additional hits. I gotta find that table. And then you roll damage and apply it for each of the locations. This guy's gonna get shot 3 times, basically.
Multiple hits, 224.
Ah, I was almost there. Yeah. So you got a 60, which is the body. So the first shot goes into the body, and then the second hit will be a body, and the third hit will be an arm.
So body, arm.
Right. Wow. Okay. And so you're gonna roll damage for each location, and I take off his toughness and armor for each shot.
Okay. 2 bodies and an arm.
I think this is gonna put him into a whole lot of criticals, dude.
Okay, first body shot was a total of 7.
Or, that's right, your gun doesn't do as much damage. This could be weird. So, his armor and his body and his arm. Okay, so it's all that. So it's going to be... Okay. Oh, but he's already at 9. Okay. So roll me a d4 real quick just to determine which guy you're shooting at. Just so I have it.
1.
1. Okay, so target number 1 is taking all these shots. So you rolled damage the first time, so that puts him at... He already had 9, and you're adding 4 more damage. That puts him at a 13. Okay, then your second roll for damage?
6.
6. So that puts him at 14. And the arm?
Is 5.
5. So that one doesn't do any damage because his toughness and his armor is 5. So he shrugs that one off. So he's going to hit critical automatically at +1. So does that mean it is critical +1 on the severity table? I think so. He also suffers 1 more critical effects each time the character suffers critical damage. Oh, wait. Oh, so he has to make a critical roll for the body and then a critical roll for the arm. Oh. If a critically damaged character suffers more damage, the amount is adding to his existing critical damage, and a new set of critical effects are applied based on his total critical damage. I thought it meant that that whatever damage they took added, but I guess that's really not what it's trying to say.
The
It does.
critical effects look like they're cumulative. So say you do a first effect and then do 4 more wounds past that, then it's a critical effect 5, and then you go off of that. If you look on the tables, it does more damage the further you go down towards death. So the damage is
Oh, so it's not a D10 that you roll. You just apply the amount of damage past 0.
yeah.
Oh,
So if you pass the wounds, then you would go to critical damage 3 and then apply it.
So
Right.
he's
And the more critical damage in that area you take, you eventually 10, which is pretty much death.
yeah. Well, 9 or 10, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that dog wouldn't have blown up. Okay. Well, I'm not going to recall that just because of my
Right.
ignorance of the rules. So his wounds of 12. So maybe these guys, I'm starting to think that these guys have like way too many wounds for their threat level.
They eat their meals with steroids on the side. Look at that.
Yeah, I don't know what the GM's guide for NPC.
Yeah, I was just going off of the backgrounds and roles, the home world and stuff. I was just all like, well, these guys probably grew up here, so what's the average for the background,
Mm-hmm.
But PCs are always better, but I didn't max them out, so interesting. So I'm thinking that their wounds and probably their stats are probably too big. Well, they only have a 31 toughness, but I mean that's
Wounds on a hive world is 1d. So
is
that's for starting characters in a hive world.
is what?
1d8 plus 5.
Yeah.
I believe that's what it is.
Look at
Yeah.
I was
8 plus 1d5. Well, almost same thing. Cool. Most characters in a hive would have max 13
yeah.
at the highest point, or average 8, 9 wounds.
Let's see. So I'm looking over here on typical bad guys. A thug who is a troop has a threat of 4, which is a pretty low threat. They have 9 wounds.
Yeah.
Their stats are pretty... They're right where I was rolling for stats for these guys. So... yeah, I probably have the wounds too high. And these guys are elites. That's a 9. A pilgrim trooper is also 9 wounds. Insurgent is 9 wounds. These other troops here are 10. So an elite preacher is 12. A temple revolutionist is a 14. So anything above a 10 is like a lot of wounds.
Special boss.
Yeah. Yeah, so I probably have the wounds wrong for my bad guys here. It probably needs to be about a 9. So
The leader taking turns out front. It's like, okay, where are the little weenie asses? They're inside having lunch.
well, that's why we play. That's why we
Right.
play these games, just to figure this stuff out. I'm sure it's there's going to be people watching this when I release it and just go like, no, it's not like, but that's okay. Help me, let me know.
Got the arm off of that guy. It looks like he gained like 10 pounds of muscle. The arm was constricting him.
Yeah,
Wow.
we're learning the hard way over here. So let's. Okay, so these bad guys that I made up, I didn't go out of the book. I was using the book to gain it, so I just gave them way too many wounds. Almost did it. Did you hear me? I almost said hit points.
Yeah.
So they should have all been gone. So, by the critical tables, he would be at 3 points beyond his hip. Almost did it again. Wounds. He'd be 3 points beyond his wounds, which would put him at critical 3 in the body. Then he'd be at 1 point beyond wounds in one of his arms, which would be a critical 1 in his arms. So he would have 2 criticals on him, and any more damage that stacks up in that location, you just move down that table. Now we're starting to learn. Oh man, that makes record keeping for bad guys a pain in the ass to keep track of all of the wound levels. Holy shit, that's gonna be, because the type of damage is different for every wound. You got to look up the type of damage that's being.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, you could always ask us who are shooting him to mark it down on a piece of paper. We critically wounded him at 3. Done. Help you out.
Yeah, more than likely that could happen. So let me go to explosive. His is not explosive. His is
Mine was energy.
Energy, that's right. So energy, critical damage 1 in the arm is the attack grazes the target's arm, causing it to spasm uncontrollably with pain. All tests involving that arm suffer a -30 penalties for 1d5 rounds. Okay, so he is hosed in one of his arms. There. So then the body, though, he is critical damage of 3, but I have to apply 1, 2, and 3 like all at once. Like I said, because it was cumulative. You don't just jump to 3. You start at 1, do those, then do 2, then do 3, and add them all up.
I mean, you could do it that way.
Well, that's what it says. That it specifically said that all critical damage is cumulative. So if it's cumulative, that means that if you take a critical damage 3 effect, you have to take 1 and 2 and then 3. Because to get to 3, you would have to go through stages 1 and 2.
Makes sense.
So he has to do critical 1, which is a blow to the body, steals the air from his lungs. He can only take half actions on his next turn. Then the blast punches the air from the target's body. He must make a challenging toughness test or be knocked prone. Hey! There's where I was talking about. Okay. And then the attack cooks the flesh on the chest and abdomen. He suffers 2 levels of fatigue and a D5 toughness damage. Okay.
And a D5 toughness?
Yeah.
Not like a D6 -6.
Well,
only count 1 through 5.
No, it's a D10 divided by 2.
Duh.
Because this game's a D10 based, is what they're trying to set up. So yeah.
Like I said, duh.
Yeah. 1, 2 equals 1, 3, 4 equals 2, blah 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 blah. So it'd be that's what they're getting at. All right. So he is very hosed. That's number 14. So he took a whole bunch of... He took 3 crits. So neither of these guys are prone. I'll just have to go back to that. So, but him... So he has... Crit. Body 3. Crit. Arm 1. God, it's going to be annoying to keep track of. I can see where I'm going to want to grab those charts and pull them out of the book and put them easy accessible, like in an Excel sheet next to the character tracks or whatnot, so I can go right to the tables and and look them over instead of having to flip back to the book all the time. It's going to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got you there.
That's either that or have multiple books open, which I can do that pretty easily too. Interesting. Okay, well, so Krag-Nosh, you shot up this guy something terrible. You put 3 laser blasts in him, and he's gonna fall prone. Let me roll it. Oh my God, 60. Yeah, he's prone. He falls prone, and he's also at all those penalties. Ugh. He's not looking good. Okay, so that is so. All right. Well, we'll try and see what Magnus is going to do and how bad what we're going to do next.
Okay, so now I'm going to be saying a lot of details that show modifiers.
Okay.
I'm just going to go ahead and state it. I'm running half movement off to the right,
Okay.
just so that I am not next to my companions.
Just in case you turn into a psychic grenade.
Pretty much. I am going to be doing a psychic bolt, which is page 198. Start with that.
Okay.
And I will be doing spontaneous combustion on one of the guys who hasn't been double tapped yet.
Okay, so. Oh, a number of powers produce blasts or energy bolts that inflict harm. Oh, okay, so the psychic bolt is just a general category of what the power that you're using is, right?
Yeah, so it's single target.
Okay.
The spontaneous combustion is a psi rating of 1. I'm a psi rating of 2, so I have a plus 10% there. Because it's one rank below my psi rating.
Right, but you can choose to bump it if you wanted to. But
right now, no.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah. I'm just saying you can't. So you get a plus 10.
And it's ordinary difficulty, so another plus 10.
Okay. Yep.
I have a focus that gives me another plus 10, so I'm at a plus 30.
Nice.
So I need to make a roll of 75 for the focus.
Yep. The only thing that's going to screw you over is if you roll doubles.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I would.
21.
Okay. Yay, that's not doubles.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of weird. I mean, yeah, not only are you rolling that you want to roll under your focus, but you don't want to ever roll doubles because that means that something potentially could go wrong. Even if you make the roll, that's just chaos of the warp going, hold on, wait a minute. You may have made the focus, but something went strange. And if you if you fail the roll and you roll doubles,
Magnus is now a light show.
yeah, it can.
That a light show is a very minor problem. I could turn into a demon host.
Yeah, it can get ugly. It can get ugly.
Look on the bright side. If you turn into a demon, we'll shoot you and just say we're sorry afterwards.
Okay. Is there anything that has to do with like degrees of success?
What you hit?
The psyker stuff is weird. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to figure it out. Okay. The GM can also apply situation modifiers. In many cases, degrees of success is scored when passing the focus power test determines some of the effects of the power. Okay. Oh, it'd be noted in the description. Okay, there's nothing in...
Yeah.
Now I'm seeing it. Okay. Yeah, so... I guess if Krag thumped dude number 1, I guess I'll go for number 2.
Okay. So does he get a willpower to resist it? Or is it this one's just a damage, I think, isn't it?
I think this one's just damage.
It's one of the purest displays of power. The Psyker ignites his enemies, burning them alive. Blood boiling, let's see, blah, 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 blah. Prerequisite, it's a half action. So you did your one action was to move. That was a half action. Then you're using your second half action to do spontaneous combustion. Ordinary, we did that. The range, you're just making sure you're within range. Sustain no, subtype is attack. Blah, 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 blah. Penetration 0, it's a psychic bolt. Okay, so it's the same thing as a bolt. So the area that you affect is your attack number reversed. That's going to be your hit location.
Okay.
And then roll your damage. 1d10
right.
plus 2 plus 2 times the psychic.
Yeah, so 1d10. 1d10 plus 6.
Right.
10.
Woo!
So I'm going to raise my sword, and a charm on the back of my wrist will glow as I point the sword in. May he cast his judgment. Oh.
And then you go, I'm gonna light that mother boop up.
Pretty much.
Okay. What was the location?
Where's the location table?
Tell me what was your attack roll? Or your focus
21.
roll? 21. So it's a 12. So right arm.
Okay. And it's energy. Oh my gosh, I gotta fun. I am going to be bouncing around all over this book.
Yeah, that's why I was saying I'm going to have to structure my tables a little bit. But he still gets his armor versus that, so you're not 10 minus his armor.
It's 6. I rolled a 10 plus 6, 16.
Oh, well, that's not what you said. You said 10 damage. I'm sorry.
Well, sorry, I saw the 0 on the die and I got excited.
Oh, okay. Oh, there was a... Ooh, wait, for damage, there's a thing that if you roll a 10, it does extra stuff when you're rolling damage.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Oh, I was just
Is
reading
that uh-oh for me or uh-oh for them?
No, it's uh-oh for them. There's an effect that kicks in. Gosh, why can't I got to remember this. I've been reading these rules like crazy, but yet it's a test, determines damage. Righteous Fury. When rolling damage after a successful hit, any die rolled results in a natural 10. Rolling the 10 result on a 10-sided die. A particularly bloody and spectacular hit might be inflicted. Ooh. Now, does this also apply to psychic stuff? If any die rolled results in a natural 10, yes it does. So psychic does apply. So you rolled a 10, so you now are applying what is called the Righteous Fury.
Okay, so D5. All effects listed.
The attacker then rolls 1d5 and consults the critical effects table appropriate to the damage type and location of the original attack. The target suffers all effects listed. Wow. So if you do Righteous Fury, you automatically do 1d5 on the critical effects table no matter what the damage was. You just go to the critical effects and apply that many levels of critical damage to his arm.
Behold the powers of chaos.
Dude, you just set his arm on fire and probably just like charred that damn thing like completely off, I'm sure.
Okay.
However, the target does not count as having critical damage. Whoa, so it doesn't stack.
Oh, okay. So if I do that and it doesn't go in critical damage, they could still receive the effects of the critical damage without it being counted as critical.
Yeah. But the problem is, you did 16 points of damage, so he's going, after he takes out his 5 points, he's still taking 9. which puts him at 0 wounds. Which, because he's at 0, he doesn't go into critical. It just means he's at 0 wounds. But you still do 1d5 instantly as a critical effect in his arm because of the Righteous Fury.
Okay, what page is critical effects?
Ooh.
Okay. So you said it was arm?
Yes.
Alright. I guess I'll just roll a d10 divided by 2.
Yes, that's exactly what you do. You roll a d10 divided by 2.
Oh no, that was a 9 on the die.
Okay.
So,
that's
I guess that rounds up to a 5?
Yeah. 9 and 10 is a 5. So he takes 5 critical levels in one of his arms.
Yeah. Of the energy category.
That sounds bad. Once I get to those goddamn tables.
234.
There's healing.
Or 235 if you're going through the PDF scroller.
So he stacks. He gets critical damage 5. He is stunned for 1 round, and the arm is useless until he receives medical treatment. So I guess I was wrong about being cumulative as far as you apply all the previous ones, because really they don't work until you do. So severity 5 is actually much higher than all the other ones. So I see where we're going. So never mind, Nick. I said that wrong.
I think what they're stating when it says cumulative is energy types. So if you do an explosive to an arm and then do an energy to an arm, they would take both effects cumulatively and add them up.
That I get.
That's what I think.
That I get.
Yeah.
So he's going to be stunned, and he doesn't basically have use of his arm for a while.
The medical treatment.
But hold on, we're missing something. He already took 9 points of damage earlier. Hold on.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I just now snapped to that when I went to go stack the damage onto him. So he takes 9 damage already because he was at 0. So that becomes a 9 on the critical effects because that's 9 more points past 0, right?
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Oh yeah. No,
Fire consumes the target's arm, burning the flesh to a crisp right down the bone.
Yeah.
Immediate challenging toughness test, or die.
Or die from shock. If he survives, the target suffers 1d10 levels of fatigue and is stunned. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's uncool. So he needs to make a toughness check. Okay, so 31 toughness. And 32.
Well, now we have a burning corpse.
And you did that in front of everyone and didn't give a shit. Right?
For the Imperium.
Wow, whoosh. Okay.
But he set all of him on fire, or just the arm?
He set
I
the
set
arm.
his arm on fire,
Yeah.
but that ability has the flame effect, so he's just gonna start cooking.
Oh, he has to make a saving throw not to start cooking. I don't care. He's dead. He just starts cooking.
I'm worried about if he's got any explosives on him or anything like that that might go off, is all I'm saying.
He didn't roll that.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
There we are, then.
So much for group huddle. More fucked.
Let's see. Knockdown, dead. Augie's kaput, and Bill's on fire. We're doing great so far.
Subtlety went out the window whenever she stomped up and with a grenade.
Yeah.
Subtle? Us? What's subtle mean? Is that a new shade of wood?
You MFers have been judged by the Emperor.
Didn't even allow me to press my gun.
Yep.
Yeah, she
Say
didn't
your
even.
prayers and kiss your ass goodbye.
She didn't even pause to give a good speech to us to help us out. She's just all like, "Nope, fuck them."
Babood!
She's supposed to be the group buffer. She's all like, "You guys are fine. Fuck you."
Yeah.
Catch, bitch.
Doggy, this is a squeaky toy.
Yeah. So that took an awfully long time to go through the damage, guys. So, but it's the only way we're going to learn how to play this game is by doing this stuff. I may be the GM, but I don't know everything, so I'm learning this game just as much as everyone else is here. So yeah, that was interesting. How to go through the damage is that's interesting. It's going to turn into a record-keeping nightmare when it comes to, good-sized battles with really tough opponents and stuff. It's going to be...
Yeah. Oi.
And I also learned that, Mr. Martin shouldn't give his guys like 30% more wounds than they're supposed to.
I said I shot the armor off and he grows muscle. It's like,
Yeah.
That's a neat trick. How do you do that?
Yeah, he's just like,
I was
no.
pretty itching. Oh, I can flex so I can breathe.
Yeah.
Like, damn. I thought they feel small.
Yeah.
All right. Gang members with the Astari genes feeding their ass.
That's what the armor was hiding. Wow.
Yeah. So, Vokar, you want to jump in on this towards the end of this surprise round? I mean, you're like...
Yeah, I mean, our great old sister Maelyn over there, serving her righteous fury in the form of a grenade.
Yeah. Are you just sitting there with your
hand grenade?
Your mouth open going, "Oh my God, what did I get myself into?"
Right?
Can you not do anything, buddy? Just stay back. We got you.
Oh hell no! I mean, you're gonna shoot. I gotta shoot. So
jump in.
Gonna pull out
back.
his fucking dirty hairy hand cannon and
Zot.
boom, just shoot. Half action aim, half action standard to number 1 that's been shot up by Krag. Because Vokar don't care, it's gotta go away.
Yeah, why not shoot like number 3 or 4? Because number 1's not getting up anytime soon, man.
Why not? Just let him. Just let him.
I'm just.
You do you.
Okay.
Don't let that
kill
little
him.
devilish voice.
Dead. Move on to the next.
Yep. There you go.
All right. So, what is the range of your pistol? If you're less than
35 meters.
So you're less than half.
So that's another 10.
That's
so
another plus 10. And
okay.
Hold on. He's not moving and he's prone.
Oh God.
Welcome to my first shot.
Dark side point gained.
Dark side point.
Dude, that's been established as the beginning.
Love it.
That's not right at all. Not right.
You an unmovable human that's prone on the ground unconscious. Hell yeah!
The flesh
I
is
just
weak.
gotta shoot him. Just
Hold
gotta
on.
shoot him.
Hold on, I need to look up what the bonus for shooting a prone target is. I know there's a thing for prone. Let me go find it. That's messed up.
Page 231. Characters considered prone. Weapon skill test made to attack prone targets gain a +10 bonus.
Yeah, that's what I thought that it was.
Oh
that was
wait,
plus
but
10.
ballistic skill test made to suffer at -10. Unless the attacker is point blank. I get a -10? Wow. Okay.
A character who is prone suffers a -10 to weapon. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, so yeah, you're a -10 to hit because he's prone? Wow, that's fucked up. Unless he's at point blank range. Interesting. Of which you're not.
No. Okay, so
What the
aim
hell?
gives me +10. Standard gives. Well, there's smaller target. So I only
What
get a
is
+10 total.
What is Brandon doing?
It's on the tables so that we don't have to like bounce around.
Oh, Jesus,
Oh
dude.
my gosh. Yeah.
I've got too many pages I need to bounce around.
He's just spam bombing cuts on the channel. That's funny. I get it, dude. I was just all like, what the fuck? Alright, so your aim takes out the bonus for or the penalty for the prone.
Yeah. I only get a +10.
So yeah, you get a +10 for the standard, so go for it. Pow!
Yep. Dirty Harry style.
Yeah.
75. That is a no.
So you're
Did I fire 5 shots or 6?
1.
that's one shot.
Okay, so
Just kerboom.
Don't worry, they're about to get barbecued anyway.
Okay, so
Yeah, probably.
Back on the menu, boys.
That'll do it. Okay, and then oh my gosh.
Come on, buddy, come on.
Well, Catman already stated that he pulled out his pistol, handed it to the girl, and told her to face it forward.
Gotta teach him young, alright? Gotta
I'm
teach
glad
him
I
young.
ran off to the side.
Teach him young.
yeah, I'm off the side, all right.
I did that for y'all's safety. I forgot about the potential threat.
Yeah, she's so she has no skill, so it's ballistic skill -20. She'll half action to aim just to say that we could give her a bonus.
There you go. Roll an odd one. Fucking dare you.
It's gonna be a new Archie.
I dare you.
Okay, at least she's shooting at number 3, so he's not prone, which we already learned is a penalty. That's weird, unless we're at point blank range. All right, so if someone's prone, you got to get up to point blank range to get a bonus to shoot them. Apparently,
Yeah.
Smaller target.
I guess that
Yeah, it
makes
is.
sense. I get it. So she is ballistic skill -10. Standard action, ballistic skill, even.
Oh, it's even? That's good.
Well, she still doesn't have that high of a ballistic skill.
Oh, well.
She's
I guess we'll find out.
She's 13, dude.
Oh, well.
All right.
It'll get better with training.
I'm gonna roll 2d10, add 20, see what her ballistic skill is.
Watch her.
It's not a plus or a minus, so I'm not rolling extra dice. So
Watch her get 40.
I would laugh my ass off. If I roll 2 10s, I will let it stick. It's as the Emperor decreed.
Goddamn right.
We'll call them low 30s.
She's got a 35. I rolled a 10 and a
That's
5.
what I said.
Yeah.
That's
Fuck
what
yeah.
I said. My girl.
She's a better shot than me.
Yeah, there we go.
Wow. Just
Mm-hmm.
wow. So she's even up to hit with the last pistol, basically.
Been practicing in the back end, some back alley somewhere.
Goddamn right.
My new mother is going to show up at some point, and I'm going to start.
yeah.
I will get the skill.
Yeah.
Thomas, you did catch on that she started to call you mother, right? I mean,
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay, all right.
That's right. My child, I knew she was gonna be good. She actually has a better. Actually, you don't. No, wait a minute. You said 30. No, I have a 36. Never mind.
Not by much, man.
That's not right.
Upper Octos the Senpai.
Yeah. So, Catman, what gun was that? Was it a laser pistol? Is that what it was?
Yep, laser pistol.
Okay. All right. So, it has a 30 meters, so it's plus. So she gets a plus 10 for the range. Standard action is plus 10, but she loses that plus 20 due to not having the skill. So yeah, she's even up, right? That's what I'm seeing.
Yep, that's my money.
But
Minus 20 to not have this, but is she aimed?
Yeah.
Standard attack, and it's half.
oh,
That's a
so
plus
she's plus
30.
10.
Supposed to be plus 10.
Yeah, she's a plus 10.
So that's a 45.
But it has a burst capability of 2.
Oh, God.
Oh damn!
So,
He would have, when he handed it to her, he would have honestly would have switched that for a single shot. You know, one shot she's got to try.
No,
One of
no,
the-
no.
Okay.
Well, I don't
All
want her
right,
to.
all right, all
I
right.
don't want her to hit anyone else. No matter how much fun that would probably be.
Like a toddler holding a Nerf gun.
Blasting like crazy. Our Adepta, our Mechanicus in front of us is all like,
Yeah,
9.
there is that thing.
the little
You
skull.
know, it's a good thing you're hunched at 5 and he stands at 7.
I'm trying to hide Craig.
All right, so here she is at plus. So she needs under a 45. I can't believe she has a 35 ballistic skill. That's stupid.
No, it's not. It's the way the Emperor designed it to be.
That's ridiculous.
I know. I've got a 23.
Ooh, I was coming. That's what I thought.
Three.
My girl! My girl! That's my daughter! Hell yeah! Come on! What you gonna do? That's right. Suck it!
You went from fuck you to, oh my god, that's my baby!
Yeah. I want an apology for Thomas for me creating this part of the story. I did this last night when you guys said, okay, we want to play this again. I was like, oh shit, I really need to get my ideas on paper to get going. So I started just writing like mad last night, and I was just listening to lore, and I actually got this idea while I was listening to Lutean talk about hive cities in the background while I was doing stuff, and I was all like, ooh, because he said something about impressionable kids. Yeah, kids that follow around, and I remember typing, and I was all like, ooh. I was like, Thomas is going to hate my guts. And what did I say last night, Thomas? What did I tell you?
Yeah, I know.
What did I say?
You said I got some messed up shit.
I told Thomas, I said, I'm sorry, dude, but I got a messed up thing I'm going to pick on your character. I'm going to play upon your character's weakness. Ding. Now we have little Miss Sister Sororitas Mini over here.
That's fucking right. As
It's
she
mini.
should be.
Someone's going to have
Now
to
we
give
have
her knife and a sword or something. I'm like, ay, 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 ay.
Oh, we're gonna find something. That's right.
She's now the Warhammer version of Art.
Yeah.
Of Atreus, you mean?
Archie.
Oh, Archie. Yes.
He cut out at the end, but he said Archie.
Yeah. That's what I was like, this is going to be another Archie situation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So a 30 is that she just shoots that guy in the arm. Oh my goodness gracious! Your daughter just tore it up. So a las pistol is 1d10 plus 2. Oh, and I rolled a 1 for damage. I was hoping it was a 10. The Righteous Fury is going to kick in. I would have laughed my
That'd be
ass
hilarious.
off.
Okay.
I would have been like,
She hit.
fuck that. So she does 3 points of damage. Wait a minute. Now, oh no, that was a background trait that you got to do that. Never mind. Or a world trait. I was all like, wait a minute, there's an ability where you can ignore the damage that you rolled and spend a fate point and go off your degrees of successes, but I think it's one of
It's
the
her mother. Can I give her that fate point?
No.
Damn.
She didn't technically grow up on a I think it's feral world that you gain that ability. Is that right, Catman? You have the ability to...
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Isn't it for primitive weapons?
Oh,
The only primitive.
okay. Never mind. I was all like, ooh.
Yeah.
So she shoots this guy and does 3 points of damage, which doesn't do anything because he has 5 armor.
Well.
She was like, but she hit. She's like, pow! Come on, Catman.
You got to shift, lean it up a little more, and then look and guide the sight right there. And next time you got to pop him right between the legs.
And then sees a shot go over her head and hits guy in the arms. She's like, hell yeah!
If the battle sister looks back, wondering where that shot came from, he's got her sitting in his arm, and he's like points over there. He got the gun. He smiles and says, "Guess what? She's learning."
As a free action, she'll scream out, "Die, heretic! My mother is coming for you!"
Magnus looks at the battle sister, it's like with that silent expression of, "Are you just falling in love with her?"
She's a keeper.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say.
Right.
I have a version of Prozac now.
Oh no! Oh no! Cool. Well, before we go into another round, it's late. We're gonna call it here, guys. Oh, goodness gracious, man! It's obvious we got a lot of learning that we've got to do. We probably, I'm sure that there's people are going to be like, "Oh, you guys really did that all wrong."
They're gonna say these guys are fucking
Maybe,
dumbasses.
but I don't think we did it. It's just understanding the rules and trying to get used to them. That's what it takes. So, trial by error, and trial by having a new daughter join the group. I gotta make her as an NPC now, don't I?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get her a flamer. I'm gonna have someone make a custom fucking flamer.
Oh my god.
That's child size. Just fucking cuz. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'm gonna roll an op 1 on that shit too to get it. You watch.
It's always us. It's always us. So
the dice just roll that way, sir.
Boy. Yeah. Our group has a way of just making these games really messed up, but it's a fun time. You got to admit that. At least we have a good time. So cool. Well, hey guys, I appreciate every one of you for showing up. We did episode 1 today, so learned a whole lot of cool stuff. Next time we'll get better at this as time goes on. I'm sure. So we'll see what happens. Nick, I appreciate you showing up. You got anything you want to add at the end here?
No. Bless your machines.
I'm going to skip Thomas. We don't care about what he has to say. Thomas, you got any final words for everyone?
Start 'em young and the heretics. And destroying the heretics. Start 'em young, guys. Message to all them parents out there. In the name of the Emperor.
Brandon, how about you, man?
May you walk away from the shadows.
Hey, you got to set someone on fire, so. Yeah.
He's been cleansed.
And Catman, how about you, man?
I'm beginning to like her. I got an energy clip with her name on it.
Oh, no.
Gonna teach her how to use this thing and use it right.
Oh, boy.
Get yourself like a harness that you can put on the back of your helmet. For her to just hold on to and brace.
I got web gear. I'll rig it up.
So we have an aspiring sister sororitas being taught by an Imperial guard. Okay.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a plate of metal that's gonna be a shield for that arm whenever she's sitting there, just so I can soak a little extra, so she's gonna be protected.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. Cool. All right then.
It's fun.
All right. Well, we appreciate everyone for listening to us. Right, wrong, or indifferent, we had a good time during this and learned a lot. We'll try. We'll get better, or not, but we'll still have a good time. So, yeah. So, we appreciate you taking the time to listen to us. We'll be back just as soon as we can with another episode and something. So, in the meantime, grab some dice, get out there with some friends, play a role-playing game, man. Have fun. That's what this is about, first off. Whether you get the rules right, the rules wrong, as long as you're having a good time, play some tabletop, man. Have a good time with it. So, till then, I am Mr. Martin. Everyone here is Psycho Squad Gaming Club. Keep rolling dice. Keep altering reality on a regular basis. We'll talk to everyone later.